those that have the ability to fight for truth and fight to the end, those that have activism in their blood, in their DNA, those that believe strongly in the cause of justice, they would have every reason to say, I want to go. But they will also have every reason to say, I have to fight on. What if this is my brother? What if this person is my father? What if this person is my friend? What if this person needs my voice? And that is why we need to come together, lend our voices, bring the voices together and demand the way we want it from government. The case is now going in the right direction. But that doesn't mean that while it is sailing in the right direction, they are not going to be coming through and to say we can also, put our own power, use our own strength to divert and pervert the way of justice. I'm going to be telling you guys because how they all became a problem, and most likely those that are trying to use their connection to always pervert the way of justice. And trust me, I'm not going to be holding any name back, any individual back. If I can't give a name, I'll give a description. But trust me, this is where we need to stand up together so that this cause of justice that has been initiated, they must follow through to the end, get the case to court, get it to court with the real and complete evidence so that these people can be, prosecuted and pay for the crime they committed. We are not going to be disturbing ourselves or deceiving ourselves. We know those have a hand in the death, those who are accessory after the fact, those who are complicit, those who played a part to the ending of the life of this young boy, late Ilerua. And trust me, the moment that I have been able to, officially, openly establish correspondence with international bodies, offices like the White House, and which of course will involve the CIA, the FBI, and all of that. They will be listening. They will be coming to check what I'm saying, what we are doing, and they want to listen. They want to gather information openly so that nobody will accuse them of trying to infiltrate into a case that nobody called them into. So officially, we have been able to open it and do it the right way and bring when you involve America direct openly, you cannot tell them to go back again. And that's the beauty of it. And I can tell you for free, I tell you that even those that thought they won't be picked or they won't be noticed, it will get to that stage, they will know. Because they will know that these people shielding these murderers, they are into extra businesses. What are those things they are doing aside, this killing of people? What are those things they are doing aside covering up for a murderer? They want to know why. America wants to know. These people involved, do they come to their country? Are they their citizens? Are they on wanted list anywhere? Are they of persons of interest to the American government? Have they attacked American citizens before? If they can attack Nigerian citizens that way, and they are powerful to infiltrate and even rubbish the directive of a president, that means the president does not have a say. That means our president is just there giving directive. The office of the president is just like a toothless bulldog. It cannot give command to the Inspector General of Police and it follows. They want to know, is it the son of a president that is making the Nigerian police discard the directive of the president? They will look into those security concerns and they will take serious action. And that is why we need to also come together, speak up. I have done the best I can to inform. I've done the best to be loyal to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am not going to hide the fact that I am. But when it comes to the cause of justice and my country, I have to manage my own loyalty. I have to be sure that I'm patriotic to my country. After I cannot mortgage the future of myself and my child for what is not. And all these people, I will tell you at what point they took over the case. Immediately, this terrible actress got involved into the case at that early stage in September. That was when they were able to plan and they changed the course of story and they started asking the parents, particularly the mother, to start changing her tone. They couldn't chase her away because she's the mother. But of course, to buy her into the story and to make her do what they want, you need to know every time, the timeline, everything will be gotten. And nobody should ever, I mean it, don't dare the government of the United States of America. One complaint might get to them, they will look deep and could you. All these criminals, maybe it is time for them to go down. You warn them, told them, you see these terrible people, they claim Yoruba local. Ìgbà tó di àsìkò Yorùbá, ara àwọn ọba tó ń tẹ̀lé obìnrin ọmọ 23-year-old tó ń ju oògùn sójú olórí ọmọ 27-year-old, and all these people are supporting such things at the expense of your life and the life of your children and the future that has to be. Tó bá ń aṣíwájú kó accept irú ẹ̀, tó bá ti ń first lady senator Remi Tinubu kọ́ nígbà táwọn they want to accept that young children, when they want to bury another young boy, they can put fetish substance in the grave. That is, you Yoruba would be looking into it. But we have to speak up because the consequence of that nonsense that was done, it will affect even the innocent children in that society, and that is why you must not keep quiet. And I'm not going to be keeping quiet. The consequence will come eventually, because I've been able to stay and show to the whatever it is that I am loyal to Ashwaju. But when it gets to the stage that our company, our loga president in Nigeria, our officer presidency, they can manipulate him anyhow. They can manipulate his family anyhow. Wait and see. But I know certainly. Am I vulnerable? Keep me friend alive. Tell me why. A petitioner that has a direct link that is already tied to the case. All you have to see, being a petitioner trying to advise the government. We heard about this Mohbad case. This is what and what police should do. They will tell you, yes, we've heard you, we will do it. And then the family will continue to do what they are doing. But in this case, it's a different ballgame. And whether anybody likes it or not, whether the president likes me or not, whether the police likes me or not, I have right to be in that case, to complain the way we have complained, and we have right to seek closure. And the beauty of this kind of a case is that there is no statute of limitation. And there is no law that says after 10 years, the case is gone. What I just want us to know is that no matter how long it takes, Mohbad is going to get justice. Whether I am dead, whether I'm alive, he's going to get justice. And that is where you all need to understand that the cause of justice is not a child's play. A lot of things were thrown out. They tested my resolve. They did all they can to persuade, to dissuade, to, give me a terrible name. Well, we are not going to be perturbed. We moved on. Because what we are doing is not only legitimate, it is not only lawful, it is the right thing to do. And that is how we should be raising our children, how we should be raising ourselves. Our definite resolve to always stand by what is right. The first advantage of things like this is this. In a society, there is natural tendency for people to commit different types of crimes. But when they see that most of these crimes, when they are committed, people always stand to fight against this crime. If the next person is thinking of committing the same crime, they will have a second thought. And they commit a crime. And they come in, they take your money. It's not that some people do not love that you have a beautiful wife and they want to have a taste of her. They can always walk into your house, 3, 4 men. They hold you and then have sex with your wife, rape her. But because they know if they do, the society will fight. They will not keep quiet the way we're not keeping quiet. That is why many millions will look into who they crush on. They will look away and say, don't even make an attempt. If it is not for you, don't go there. So if anybody is asking you, what is in there for us? Why are we doing this? It's because we want a society where you and I will live in peace. Where people will say, I can fight my spouse, kill my spouse. There is a godmother somewhere that will know the son of a president, that will know a king, and then they will start influencing the justice system. They will rubbish a state to take a terrible stance, and they will still infiltrate the presidency to dissuade and to rubbish the integrity of the country. They don't care. They believe they can. And it is time for us to tell them that is a no-no. Possible. Not on your lives. We cannot continue to run a country like this. It's not going to be possible. And that is why when we speak up like this, people tend to know that there is no room for things like this. If you keep quiet now, if you act like you're not concerned, if limited number of us are persistent in cases like this, then more people will want to start committing this kind of crimes. I can tell you for free, it is no small power, no small person, no one case in Lagos State that made the Lagos State Police Command to act the way they did. It's quite a shame that those police officers, the leadership then, most majority of them are out of police. But I'm telling you, it will still come back to haunt them. It will come back to haunt them. Because what they did with Mohbad's case in Lagos is an eyesore. It's a terrible embarrassment and a disgrace. Now that the force headquarters have the mandate to correct that mistake, yet, don't be surprised, 1 or 2 persons might want to still infiltrate. They're trying it already to see that they can forestall the investigation. They can see how they can bring more shame and embarrassment with us. Emio, in this case, I am not going to be keeping quiet. I will be moving to wherever I need to move to. 20 years, actually, in the first quarter of this year, Mohbad is going to get, you'll see the clear picture of the justice that Mohbad deserves. If there is any reason I voted for anybody, it's because I want justice, I want the truth, I want good life. Can you visibility? You can restricted. Shall flag me? Engage your live view. One can call restricted for visibility. Fire force that. Can you mean me? What is it that put them? If I engage live we, one break in call. One can call restricted. One flag in here. I want my bag. If I engage live we. If I make fire for squad song, continue. I mean, talo moderators. I enter the other side. You kill me. For more people back in the red, because restricted. To know what I'm sorry, you need money. I will it. My vessel. Want to do something? Dimi. What will you so to a gaddy? Le poor man go leno. They are flagging. Can you imagine? I want to share be. So, o ma ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Engage this live. Say, but I can still be speaking. Say, my bolo. Oh, okay, good. So basically, I get him funny time. I get funny time. I get come and play. So we come and waste away. The lack of conscience from the Nigerian public in this Mohbad's case is what will eventually invite a serious consequence on the Nigerian society. The punishment will be gruesome. It's very important. And that is why we have to call out. We have to call out the conscience, not just of the president, of the person we regard as the mother of the nation, Senator Olurebi Tinubu. Even as a senator, she owed Mohbad a duty. Not even when she's now the first lady. As a mother of the nation, is this what the young girls would have the liberty to do under their own watch? This is what a 23-year-old will be doing to the life of a 27-year-old. Throwing into Okan. So this is the meaning of our lokan. That when we have the ability to rule the country, young girls will start, burying young boys, and they will be putting fetish substance in broad daylight. And the government will be looking the other way. Don't involve myself, don't involve my children. Only involve about you. I am not going to be part of it. And what we need them to do, because they're in that kind of a position, is to use the tool of government to say no on behalf of innocent children. Failure to do that, they will be allowing a terrible consequence and damnation on this nation through the Yoruba race for today and tomorrow that is coming. Because me fe ki e bit ko do sori temi, ko do sori omo temi, and to my own generation. But to ba tin sa mi ese yen, Ọlọ́run rí pé mi ti bọ́ta sọ̀rọ̀. It's a disgrace for a nation. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ fúra ni. They assumed a 27-year-old because the entire nation spoke in one voice. Because to the father and the mother, àwọn ti pa àwọn làwọn bí, all about làwọn lágbára lórí ẹ̀, and God says not on your life. I am standing by the public, and the public spoke in one voice, and they assumed the body so that the truth can be established. Yet we have a leadership, we have Yoruba president, we have a Yoruba first lady, a Christian, a pastor looking away, and the wife, a young girl, now choose openly to throw fetish substance. Don't block, don't protect. Do you think normal police officer would want to side and take side with such evil, demonic criminality? Because as police officers, they know the consequence of things like that, and they know the role they are playing. But when they see people in power that they can give them dirty instruction, they might want to listen. And that is why I am asking, I'm appealing to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, look into it holistically. Who is that person close to you, thwarting the order of the presidency, making those people in your cabinet that wants to correct the wrong, so that nothing will happen to your name, happen to your integrity, happen to the integrity of the country, happen to the integrity of the Nigerian police? Who is that person using your name or close to you, whether in your family, whether in your political circle, that doesn't care about the future of innocent children? Every time, I know how much I labored. Now they want to, this coming, Mohbad's own is coming to people like us that care about you, that see you as a political stalwart, a Democrat, who are getting tired because nobody will see him as an idol. Your legacy, they want to destroy it in a bit because people cannot control the little power that they have because they are close to you. You need to worship because it's going to be fight to the end with this one. I am paying back my loyalty to you because I personally appreciate you. Because Senator Masoko like Asiwaju Jomi love me money don't. Today directly, I didn't get anything from you, and I've been loyal since 1999. Even when I knew late Muhammad Buhari was going to mess you up, I turned my back against him. I don't like him for a minute because I know he was going to betray you. I know they were not going to do. I don't do anything past military committee with Commander of State. But the truth in this Mohbad's case must be established. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé lásìkò tí yín. It shouldn't be. Gbogbo agbára lẹ lè ní o. Ẹ ní agbára ibojì òkú. People will deceive you. You are there. Nothing can happen. Whatever you ask for. Ẹ lọ wo case Mohbad. Ó lọ́wọ́ àṣẹ Ọlọ́run. Ìwọ̀n bá lẹ lè fọlọ́run lẹ fi gbàgbára fọlọ́run. That who is that God? In big case Mohbad ṣe dé sí, your government is telling that who is that God? And I'm appealing to you, don't do that. No matter whose us is God, let justice prevail in that boy's case. It's because we lack conscience as people. Ìgbà tó dìgbà wa Yorùbá artist ni wọ́n pa sínú ilé ẹ̀, ó wà ní mortuary for 3 years. Àwọn ìjọba àwọn ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà tó kù gan, they stand up for us and they give justice. They stand up. Look at Ifesinashi's case. The husband is paying. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad ni ó ju oògùn sójú olórí Yomi tó ju aṣọ funfun síbẹ̀. By now, the guy will not only be paying for his crime, they would have finished his career totally. Yet some terrible actresses, actress, shielding the whole nonsense again. The best thing you need to do is to speak to your son. I see pictures with those actresses. Hey, Olewu. Olewu. They can do many things together, but not with this government. Sensitive issues like this, but nobody can see clearly. It means something to me. Speaking directly to the president also, the president of Nigeria also, and I'm going to be speaking in clear terms. Justice for Mohbad is non-negotiable. It's sacrosanct. Look at, let me start. I want to play some certain things for you guys. So that, I want to start with this one. You can see how terrible. If you're not called for this job, if it is not your calling, if I know I would have backed off a long time. But because what I am doing is very important, it's necessary in the nation Nigeria. You know, a lot of propagandas and conspiracy theories will always come up. People will always pick up things that are not true to make up whatever the brain is supplying. I can see clearly people will say, President Venezuela. Nobody is ever asking that. Have they been coming to pick Venezuelan citizens to America for investigation or prosecution before? President of Venezuela, allow American citizen, Venezuelan citizen, come to America. So the same thing will apply to the president. If you want to go to America to pick an American citizen, you dare not. There is a process and procedures you have to go through. So you cannot go in there to pick a single American citizen. So it's not just that you cannot go in to pick American president. The same way you cannot pick American president is almost the same way they give the same value to an American citizen. That's number one thing you should know. Number two, just go on your Google. Once of Venezuela need oil. Oil is not in a lot of do. America will need a lot of your joy. But the fact remains that go and check how much is Venezuela collecting from America in terms of foreign aid. Now, this foreign aid, tó fún Venezuela, tó fún Nigeria, tó fún gbogbo yẹn. Níbo ni expect kó ti rówó yẹn? Do you think just from their own tax? It's because when you people have your own resources, you are not using it well. Build our experts, train our money. You didn't invest in your children to be able to, go into research the way China, Russia, and those ones train their own children. You keep putting politicians, you keep pressing politicians that will only be scooping your money. And at the end of the day, the little tobacco they will use it to take care of. Don't forget, all of you, let's send the citizens in Los America. All of you, you destroy your country, and your citizens rush and run to America almost every day. Oh, the America have told you our citizens into Wabe. Do you know how many of Venezuelans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, and all of that don't seek asylum in the US? That the US government will have to use their money to take care of them. They will feed them, they will accommodate them, they will take care of their health. They will call ambulance, they will go to hospital, they will want to get protected by the police. Yet, you will come out and say America is interested in your resources. Are they also interested in your people too, that you are sending to them, that you refuse to take care of them in your own country? So when they say fix your country, if you are fixing your country and you are using the resources on your people, then there is no way they want to come and take, because they will realize you are not using the resources to take care of your people, and your people are traveling to America. Then you need to play a part. Most of these people, they get to political power because they believe they have the ability to take lives only. And the same citizens will praise them, will lick their asses. At the end, value. When it turns out to be that person is not doing the right thing and they are interested, they will come. So all these things, we must be able to put in our mind to think in the right way. Are people that they ensure that they are taking care of their citizens. They ensure that everything is working well. They improve on their children generation. They invest heavily on the education of children. Those that want to go into research, they ensure that they even put money down. Brilliant ones, they quickly give them scholarship. Most of the children that are giving scholarship in Nigeria, foreign companies, not to do for scholarship. How many children are Globacom giving scholarship? But most of these foreign companies, they start looking at children in all these big schools. All our schools taught him line pelu. Any brilliant children there, they will say, pushing by hey boy, don't worry. They will start paying for the child's school fees. They don't worry, we are paying for it. Immediately the boy gets to university, they will pay for university too. Immediately the boy, if it is to stay in Nigeria and work in their company, stay. If you want to go abroad, they'll carry go. Because our own country is not fixing things like this. And that is why somebody like us will continue to speak and say, let's fix our country. That's why when I was decorated as a human rights, they let me go through. I refuse to go and get any grant anywhere for now. I said 5 years I want to stay away. Despite the fact I came clearly because the cases was already nosediving. I didn't know how deep it is, but I know that immediately I start, I can't go back. And when I came in, I saw the whole stuff. I have no financial resources to pursue it. Sickness. I have to start pursuing it. And I didn't want to say, let me start doing it on my own. I thought it's still the same human beings, same Nigerians, same justice seekers that are going to be supporting. Okay, let me rely on them. You need beraga. So that I want to look at every going but boy, you say, we should don't rely. Oh, we ain't quite low. Resources, okay, on push it. until to ba push it débi tó lápẹrẹ, because I would not want anything come on investigate because ani nbo lówó ti wọlé kono come pè mí, nbo lówó ti wá, and they start changing story and say, oh, you are being financed by, no, I don't want that nonsense. That's why a lot of people thought there is no substance, there is no pedigree, and there is no structure on ground. No. It only came because the spirit of the boy feel like, Egbo, yes, 5 years is what you targeted, but I need you. I want justice. But there's similar. I would not even think about the financial implication of the. I don't even want a gift. I don't want more. I don't want anything. No. Because I don't know easy that again. But because I know that that is not my aim, I mean, Bobby said, me tell me, go for me, I have never set my eyes on anything TikTok on justice or bad until when I came on board. Me really, and I mean bold to say the only person in your country only Lady Bookie guessing, and that is on Facebook. To them boo ya bong buy. Okay, lady, and because I know her, she attended my show one time like that. Maybe somebody brought her or Scalboy, I don't know. And that was just it. Respect to every justice seekers on TikTok. You know, everybody do. Except you show me reason to suspect you. Me enter. Everybody shape. But it's not going to stop my resolve because I know what I am doing. I know what I have as a structure, as a platform that I can rely on. Let me start with this particular voice stuff. Most of you had it before, but me share most of them. Or where mo share bokonle. So I'm going to be playing about 2 or 3. This one starts with this Karimo. Mo share body. And I will not see. So alawoku iso. E ma gbo. Look at the own nonsense.
Money kankan wa tí mo fẹ́ sọ tí mi ti fẹ́ sọ. Because mo fẹ́ kí Yomi play ara ẹ̀ fún yín. Kó tó di pé mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣiṣẹ́ CCTV pẹ̀lú Yomi. Mi ti mọ̀ yẹn. In between ni mo mọ̀ nǹkan yẹn. Mo fẹ́ kó fira ẹ̀ wọ̀n.
Now, I don't know when she did this stuff. Eba mi bere pé láti ìgbà tó ti sọ fún gbogbo àwọn tó sọ fún yín. And to those that believed her, those that mocked me, those that abused me, those that draw conclusion based on this nonsense she just said. E bere pé kí ni nǹkan yẹn tó lóun mọ̀ sí ó dẹ̀ ti ṣó ti sọ this ja. You can see what they have been doing to a cause of justice. It is motion sọ pé justice in Mohbad or cause of justice is not just about social media. Ẹni tó ń rehabilitate lọ́wọ́ ó lè tọ camera kó ní ó still òun àbọ̀ òun ṣe justice by. Ẹni tó ń go through serious depression tó yẹ pé ogun ẹ̀ kò gbọ́dọ̀ miss ẹ̀ láàrin 3 hours ó lè wà láàrin wa. Tó bá yẹ kó bá tó gún yẹn fèlì ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti akọ̀rò nǹkan tí brain ẹ bá gbé wá ni ọpọlọ rẹ bí akọ̀ sílẹ̀ báyìí nǹkan mi ló máa kó wọ̀. Now nǹkan tó lóun mọ̀ yẹn I don't know because I don't follow up. Ṣé ó ti gbé jáde ó ti sọ fún yín ṣá because ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ.
So that ẹ̀yin public ò ní sọ pé ó ń gbèjà bú ẹ̀. Yomi is working for the same paymaster as Bukky Jesse.
Ṣé gbọ́dọ̀ àyè rẹ̀? Ta ló ń bá àwọn ilé ìṣègùn rubbish? Paymaster. I don't know what these people really think or kó tó bá wọ brain wọn kan tó sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀yin kan lẹ ní Yomi kò sówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin kan lẹ kò ṣe kíní kan. And then I'm still working with who is the paymaster? Bon.
Confirm ni mo sọ fún yín.
Ṣé gbọ́ wèrè?
Paymaster tó rán Bukky Jesse iṣẹ́ ló rán Yomi iṣẹ́. Àwọn ló dé.
If there is anybody who Bukky Jesse is working with. Tabati Baba Mohbad. And maybe àwọn alágbára tó lọ́wọ́ nu kú Mohbad or nínú bó ṣe lò fún rituals or whatever it is that they have a hand in. Ẹjọ́ báwo ló ṣe jọra wa? Look at the nonsense she's spilling with her mouth. The only luck she's having now is that Yomi ló kàn dárúkọ. If she had added Yomi Fabiyi, she would be seeing a serious civil suit. Oye, agbolo.
Lo DM jíjáde tí Yomi jáde lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ mo gbọ́ tó sọ pé Lagata ló lọ ṣe kinní kan. Lagata tó bá ṣọ́ra ogun kò strike you Lagata. Ṣùgbọ́n Lagata yẹn ti ṣe sun justice yìí. Lagata tí bá ní kí tẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ sí mi lọ́wọ́ bọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ kọ́ ni mò ń treat lọ́wọ́ sí. Ṣẹ́gẹ̀tì ṣé tẹ bá rántí pé Yomi mi dẹ̀ tí fẹ́ gbé yín débẹ̀ tán because deserve ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run.
O ò ní padà ṣàwọn tó dájẹ́. Ṣé rí pé òun náà lo ó lébè àti Bukky Jesse but òun lo same language òun àti Bukky Jesse àbí kílẹ̀ pé tó ń gbéra wọn kiri. Òun lọ bọ́ o. Ìyẹn òun ní ọ̀bọ ìyẹn ní sọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ́bọ̀.
Fíù nínú ẹ̀yìn ké fọ ẹ̀. Fíù nínú ẹ̀yìn ké fọ ẹ̀. Ẹ deserve ẹ̀. There you get. Kò ń ṣe pé kò ṣì máa like ó yẹ kí wá dákẹ́ kí n máa wò yín báyìí.
Music kíní kan ẹ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yàbí. Ọmọ terrible.
Kí n dákẹ́ kí n máa wò yín. Kí paymaster yẹn kó ra gbogbo yín tán. Àfàwọn tó bá ní conscience nínú yín ló máa kù. Because wọ́n sọ confam fún yín àti justice ni ó ṣe ń gbé jàbú ẹ̀. Imagine ó tún ṣì wà live bẹ́ẹ̀ ń parọ́ fún yàn níwọ̀n tọ́bẹ̀ ti gbà díẹ̀. Ó kọ petition síyàn láti Friday. Ọlọ́pàá ò tí ì pe ẹni yẹn báyìí pé wọ́n mẹ́jọ ẹ̀ wá. And ẹ ṣe immediate effect ló máa ń kọ petition ni láì tí béèrè any evidence àbí kankan.
Ṣẹ̀rí wèrè tẹ́ni kébì bá ṣe kọ̀pọ̀. Ṣẹ̀rí pé mi fúnra mi gangan. Mo deserve àwọn insult mi tí mo rí gan. But those insults, in my opinion, lára àwọn ẹ̀gbin téèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ gbà kọjá. Whoever wants to sacrifice that Mohbad will get justice. Torí pé case yẹn ti wà spiritually laden. Ó ti ní intricacy and let me say, the manipulation of the family is so complex that whoever wants to penetrate it, bí òjò àwọn ẹ̀gbin rú àwọn dọ̀tí báyìí gbọ́dọ̀ gbà kọjá. I understand. Now that the same petition to condemn me, ṣe kó àti olùkọ́ ẹ̀ tán ní pé fake stamp gbogbo ẹ̀. Nígbà tí mo wá competition lọ sí zone 2 tó tẹ̀ tún ju state CID lọ tí mo wá ṣe àtúnkọ same further petition complaint, you all could see what they were making me go through. Ẹ̀dínwó nǹkan tí mo là kọjá ní Lagos State Police Command. They are saying I didn't write petition to Panti. Meanwhile, Panti is also the Lagos State Police Command. And I still face the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State Police Command. Nígbà tí mo bá wọn ṣagídí lórí same thing, tó ní pé wọn ò rí bí mi yí mi sí, wọ́n push Damola yẹn lọ sí court. Maybe that will satisfy me and the case will die that way and I will not talk about it again. A lot of you do not know reason why they charged the Damola to court that. You have to sacrifice. This Yomi will not keep quiet, but will stage your own prosecution. Ìwọlárí kò commit yẹn, kó lè gbójú kúrò lára àdúrà. Yomi will keep quiet as an NGO. Then when we pursue the case to court, lè fi Yomi ṣe complainant, ẹ̀wọ̀n ló lọ. Àdúrà la máa lò. Àdúrà that's supposed to be a suspect with Damola. But a commissioner of police, I will change it. Don't use Yomi. Use Adura as complainant, and then pursue the case, take it to court, tell the Yomi that the case has been charged to court, and that will silence the Yomi. Yet she's saying that What they did was they went, after I wrote petition to Panti, which is the state's investigating department, criminal investigating department, under the same Lagos State Police Command. Same Lagos State Police Command, didn't it? So they went like, Ekpa not Yomi eh. Any kadura, can stage Ekpadura competition wa. Ti Adura ila magbesoke. Awa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ti Adura. But we'll carry Yomi along. So Yomi will not say they are not attending to me at the Lagos State Police Command. They know what they did. And at the end of the day, they staged that case and they say the case has been charged to court. By law, they expect that nobody should speak about it again because the Lagos State Police Command have charged anything that has to do with the 3 seconds video and the shot to Ogba Magistrate Court. One expect to about the court. I said, obtaining by false pretense and impersonation on Ogba Magistrate Court. Homicide, the confession and the evidence. I am sorry, this Lagos State Police Command, you did not touch on it. I am not satisfied, and I wrote another petition to the higher police command. Meanwhile, this cost in commercial oh, ni bota so mo follow babura. Egbon do so emi competition won se and I keep going to the same Lagos State Police Command. Tori won mo yato. Panti is Lagos State Police Command. It is just the investigating department under the Commissioner of Police. So by standard, Office Commissioner of Police, Ibe, Umandaya to CBT, Bugbo, investigation ọlọ́pàá ní state tó bá ń wà wọ́n máa fi wọ́n sọ́tọ̀. So Office Commissioner of Police, ó kàn náà department under tiẹ̀ fún controlling and administration of police in that state. But gbogbo pé wọ́n ṣe any criminal cases, they always separate the investigating department to another place so that they won't put all their security apparatus in one place. So they don't know the difference. So having written to Panti, it's still the same as writing to Commissioner of Police. Normally the same case, harmonize it, and then it's still under the same Commissioner of Police. But at that point, she doesn't know. They went ahead. Bobo, only called charge Damola in there, people see Ogba Magistrate Court with a timeline. But to this stage, Adura will stop attending the court. Anyone to be one, second adjournment, third adjournment. Since the everyone to then he will be able to walk free if they throw the case out. That was what the stage. And that was what Break the Silence Foundation and myself said, we are not accepting. We are pursuing justice for Mohbad. And the whole Commissioner of Police is pursuing impersonation and OBT. The same command to investigate Mohbad. They saw the new lead, we notified them, and they brushed it away, and they were pursuing a lesser crime. That was why we got to Zonal Command, AIG's office. They saw the petition, they said, this is true. You have a good case, we'll investigate that for you, and then we'll take the next step. By the time the investigation got underway, Totin Lojubo, penetrating by, arrest, anything. The AIG is interested in justice for Mohbad as at that time. He ordered the investigation and arrest of Damola and Adura. And we eventually got both of them. By the time the proper investigation was to go underway, extension, Monday to extension for another 15 days so that at the can chance láti process Adura àti Damola. Baba Mohbad got there on that Monday, and the next thing is they take the case, they returned it back to the same Panti, saying that since I have written to Panti before that a directive came from above that they should take the case in Zone 2 back to Panti and they should treat my case there where they have every power. That was why I followed the case back to same party, and this lady, without no substance or truth, no iota of truth in the old nonsense she's saying here, only case you, because the petition. But now, where are the conscience of people? Now that they realize that we now went back to the same party to follow up on the case. In that we want to party, say at AIG, at the party, she want to see the petition tackle. And that was where they said, now we have your petition, you have come to write your statement here. Now, this suspect have been brought here. They brought Adura and Damola from zone 2. The police officers, they took them back to Panti for continuation of the investigation. But it is clear that Panti talk below here, one ibi táwọn ti táwọn fẹ́ kó gbé pèsè nìyẹn torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti ní power. Ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti pa case Mohbad láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀. So wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò sí iye nǹkan tí Yomi Fabiyi fẹ́ ṣe ní Panti ní Lagos State Police Command. That case can never see the light of the day. So they said, let them transfer it there. Then they will be scoping him. That we are working on it. It cannot force them to do what they don't want to do. When they now did that, and I saw what they are doing, suddenly and luckily, some group of people, I don't know who they are now, they found a way to call me and tell me some certain things. They want me to be involved in some certain things. Those things I know it will affect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It will affect the APC, it will affect the reputation of the president. I said no. In me, I'm a loyal breed. I cannot be part of this. Who are you people? Let me know your background. Let me know what is going on. But because of my experience, I know they are careful, they are timing, and they block everything to know who they are. But they told me what is on ground. Let me see fully. They said no. If I accept, then we'll meet not in Nigeria, in a neutral country. They will come open to me, and then if I'm ready to do it, I said no. When I noticed that, I said no problem. Mohbad will get justice, and that was why the case, I had to report the case to the president in Abuja. But I went through diplomatic routes. I quickly ran to London to notify the president that maybe this is an opportunity to pay back. This is what is going on. This Mohbad case and the power that is controlling the Lagos State Police Command is an order from above. They are linking it to you. First and foremost, I need to know if truly you are the order from above that is saying that Mohbad should be denied justice and covering up and shielding the murderer and the murderers. It's a syndicate, a criminal syndicate, low and the but they will all be fished out very shortly. Now, I notified the president, and then the result was the directive given by the presidency that no, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not part of whoever is trying to say it is the president or is the order from above. He is trying to come clean. And they immediately gave a directive. Elogbe case here crew. Egbalo one Lagos State. Duplicate here. He thought, what about Thomas Shelo? I will on the original case. And here Shelo can be. This is a new lead. Whoever is found guilty, only case like the answer. Harmonize everything that has to do with the case. Send it to court immediately. And that is the directive that is standing now. Nothing has changed it. So that is then the worst I got to see again. By the time those experts, professionals, did what they want to do in Lagos, in Abuja, when they went to take all the case file, maybe in the process, they found some names they felt like they should contact. Because if you didn't want to be case in Echo, the head of homicide in Lagos, O.C. Ibrahim, I want to watch a case Mohbad láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀. They know what they did. They must have contacted the people involved. That, hey, the president has given the order that they should harmonize. It's a strong, just by letter. It's a powerful order that the police at that time, they have no choice than to obey. It's a directive of the presidency. That means on the order of the president, Lomi, and they must obey. Any attempt to do otherwise is treason. They obeyed and they packed every evidence and the true investigation in the case. They packed it and they took it to Lagos. These experts in Lagos, in Abuja, they have to look into the case firsthand. Now it has now become their own case. So they cannot decide who committed this until they investigate. And then they will know that they have to follow the new lead. Adura, Damola, the phone, and the confession. If it now leads to more, they will now harmonize everything and track the case to court. That is the story. So by the time those ones inform those they can inform, I think they went straight to Abuja because they know where they went. They came to pick up the case, and all they did was do not inform Yomi Fabiyi. Don't inform the petitioner. Pretend nothing happened. And not because of that only, because they said Yomi Fabiyi is out of the country. That is the excuse we will give. In fact, there is no way he will know. Because even if he complains while he's abroad, they have an excuse. That is often presidency. He is a petitioner. He is in abroad. He didn't come back. He is abroad. He didn't come back to write statements. He didn't come to give us briefing. That is why we have not been able to go and effect arrest. Tí wọ́n dọ́gbọ́n nìyẹn pé ẹ má ṣe mistake sọ létí Yomi yẹn. Ẹ̀yin officer tẹ̀lé wà ní case IPO. Make sure ẹ gbà. Ẹ má pe Yomi o pé presidency ti pàṣẹ o. Case ti wà báyìí o. Because without the petitioner and complainant coming to write statements, there is no way they can act. Even the presidency or anybody will know that is a good excuse for them. But the Yomi Fabiyi of a person, we understand, is still in London. He has not come here and he cannot send statements from abroad. He has to come down. So at that point in time, they will keep coming to my comment section. They are looking for you. DSS are looking for you. You, when they see you in Nigeria, they keep threatening me so that I will not want to come back to Nigeria. I don't know. Then, when I'm ready to come to Nigeria, I will come. Until the phone forensic of King White came out. And that Sammy Jojo or whatever it is, that is Tofilo, of a shekani. But she lost CBT. Almost power until they shake for me. To one job more, which is the Lagos State Police Command Panty. Maybe we can get the help of these people to do one or two things to finish Yomi Fabiyi. Ibeni, a guy wants to this man, even the case where Yomi bring here has been sent. They've come to collect it, everything. Presidency have given the order. They've come to take it. It's in Abuja now, self. He doesn't even know what pushed him. And God had to make him come open that he's an enemy so that I'll be able to believe him when he came up with that information. Ola Adura, Spirit Mubad, Unja. Because Chiko Bati Pharaoh, 3 days before then, one of the police officers there said, Yomi case want to Abuja. Okay. I thought that one was deceiving me. They don't want me to come to their own side again. I ignored. Okay, later. I didn't believe that police officer. Oh no, call the for me. Then 3 days after, that Sammy Jojo, out of overjabbled you, but Spirit Mobile Lotsigwe, that's the information I needed to get. But it's okay. Case mini panty. Kishe mi go more. Case mi o. Case does the transfer lo si Abuja. But emi mo nkan te mi ṣe. Ngba tí mo ti ju level yẹn lẹ̀, tí mo ti gbéra. Pé mi mo gba tó ma down sí. But I know it's going to take effect. And after it takes effect, they will come for my son. They are going to come for me because one more Abuja ti case yẹn lọ yẹn, ó ti kọjá ibi tó tó sí ibi gbogbo ibi tó lu connection yẹn sí. And don't let us deceive ourselves. As at that time, the only place they would have spent their money, their connection, is the Lagos State Police Command, because our only jurisdiction by case you Abuja. If there is any reason to even probably speak to the Inspector General of Police, but in real sense, the case any original jurisdiction is Lagos State Police Command. So they would never think at any point in time the case will get to Abuja. So no way the people in Abuja, they know about the case, because Lagos State Commissioner of Police has the legal jurisdiction on that case, because still Lagos State government, if I prosecute the case here, it was the Lagos State Commissioner of Lagos State Police Command who investigate to make before Commissioner of Lagos State government, because it's state police. So they rely on the Commissioner, Lagos State Police Command, as one of them should be the de facto Lagos State Police. So, they don't know what is happening, but the homicide and the state CID, they know, because it down the case you immediately, they quickly round up Corona inquest. That the president is not interested in anything other than the case of Mohbad should be harmonized, and they should prosecute all the suspects that have a hand in the death of the boy. And that is what they want. And that is the only thing that can save this government when it is time. In come back, you go. See what about it? The case in the court. Court, but look flimsy evidence. They must take it to court with authentic evidence, so that it's with any law. They will not use it to destroy the legacy of this Baba. Because now, going forward, the reputation of the president will be, they'll be going for it, except a decisive decision is taken. It will be so terrible to actually believe that the president, a father of the nation, is taking side with murderers. Because anybody to let talk case, so about in law, governor of Lagos State, president in Nigeria, or somebody close to the family of the president. Because nobody can make an attempt in a case that involves millions upon millions of Nigerians. This Mohbad's case is so obvious. The facts of the case is too direct and plain. The role the wife played, and it's over so all those nonsense, but do you have a hand? Are you accessory after the fact? Do you play a part? Every Yoruba person will know that you were almost 23-year-old. Toba no one ko send to le fun e laso fufu ko ju soju olori e ko fun e ni kurube ogun ado koko ko ju sibe ko ba on ju si. They be go touch ko si bobo yen. If you don't have a hand, nobody can make you do that nonsense. Now, the case is now domiciled in Abuja. So time to mafi moye ibe ni won ti wa pe baba Mohbad no. He was properly and officially invited. But no. He didn't know what pushed him. He said, "Ngba to ma pe. Ṣebí wọ́n pe mi, àwọn ni wọ́n pe. O gbongba yẹn. Ó yẹ kí kíni ti down. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí mo dìmú sí lóyìnbó. My son could not go to school. I have to be babysitting. I can't take a 3-year-old to UK. Tí ó sì yẹ mbe. Ẹ wo bo route tí mo lọ gbà, because gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá ń sọ yìí, you must be steps ahead. You don't wait until the danger get close to you before you move. It might be a colossal loss. Because I have some strong intelligent community too. Tell me not rely on. But in one balole ma, how come I fún mi instruction ni? Tọ́ba ti fún mi tí bá ti gbọ́ mi ò gbọ́ nìyẹn. Tí kò bá ṣẹlẹ̀ wá ó ní ò gbọ́. We cannot come direct to him. Mélòó la fẹ́ ṣe? But it's like, oh no, like, so sometimes I don't joke with intelligence. If they give credible information, you take to it quickly. What in the case, you want to do better, but she that, oh yeah, but she swear down to me to the way me to move. Meanwhile, we won't tell me let me to plan in advance. Because you pay one in my safu. Oh, who is suffering? Go over turn around him. ká ní ìbọn kò fẹ́ lọ tọ́ra rẹ̀ yìí ó dẹ pápẹ́ kò dẹ pápẹ́ bí wọ́n dá máa bọ́ ọ̀bẹ títí bó ṣe wọlé síbẹ̀ báyìí níwájú alágbọ̀n yẹn máa pariwo lọ ni wọ́n ti mú Wùmí ó ìyàwó Mohbad lọ́wọ́ kú Mohbad gbogbo ẹ̀ máa pariwo dẹ̀ máa wọnú alágbọ̀n ṣe àwọn fáǹsì mi tó wà níbẹ̀ mo ò fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n lè fi kọ́ mi ṣe wọ́n àfọlọ́pàá tó bá fẹ́ lọ kú sílé. You understand? So gbogbo strategic planning wọn ẹni pé kọ́ hold èmi kó wọn lọ bring her in wọn ráyè negotiate because tó bá mú they want me to èmi máa fẹ́ wá sàbújá straight ni nítorí bá dẹ̀ bá wọn pò mẹ́ẹ̀ lásán ariwo máa lọ so ó plan gbogbo kìíní ẹ̀ pé òun máa lọ bẹ̀ yẹn bọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kọ́ invite Yomi òun lọ ṣe sẹpáńpẹ̀ wèrè tó ń sọ pé kìíní kan spending gbogbo package lórí burúkú gẹ́yẹn kan ṣe bọ́ ṣe mú spending wọ́n kó ṣe sí lọ.
Mr. Yomi dúró nǹkan tí mò ń try láti pick náà yín sìn ṣé àwọn ọlọ́pàá Abuja yẹn ṣá lè trust wọn báyìí.
Baba, when it comes to police investigation wèrè lọ fi ń wo wèrè o you are not getting it àwọn ni power wà lọ wọn ẹbí tó ti pàṣẹ fún wọn yẹn ẹni presidency obìnrin tó pa Mohbad ọlọ́pàá ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ expert dẹ̀ làwọn tó ń ṣe yẹn homicide expert ló ń pè wọ́n so agbára yẹn tó dàbí pé wọ́n sì kò fẹ́ ṣe kéèyàn kan gbé mọ́tò àfọ ìkọgbé lọ sí company mẹkáníìkì tó fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ lórí mọ́tò ẹ̀ tó bá pọ́nlé dáadáa àbí doctor tó fẹ́ treat ẹ̀ lọ́sítítù tó bá ṣe máa lọ put doctor ó bá mọ CMD kó mọ CMD tó bá insult doctor wo nọ́mbà bàbá ẹ o do you understand so that's one you only work with them and put pressure where you should put pressure human being ní gbogbo ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí àwọn kan nísìnyí gbọ́ ìwà ìgbà tó ṣe investigation wọn ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé 7 people ló ní play role to play nukú Mohbad ẹ̀yìn pariwo 15 àwọn sọ pé 7
Yes.
I can say àwọn 7 yẹn dẹ̀ lágbà warrant lórí ẹ̀ ṣé òun gẹ́gẹ́ kọ́ bó sọ so now èèyàn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mi ti fẹ́ dárúkọ mi fẹ́ bá ó ní level tí màá tún dárúkọ onítọ̀ yẹn I get what I'm saying so at the end of the day bó ṣe ń ṣe lọ yẹn kọ́ lè rí way káríwé má bàbọ́ síta ní gbogbo plan to plan pé kọ́ invite mi wá sí zone 2 tàbí alágbọ̀n so that wọ́n á ti shock èmi síbẹ̀ òun wá present so nobody will know she went there wọ́n á dẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó máa rìn á jáde padà so pressure ò ní sí báwọn investigator wọ́n kàn ní ó ti wá o ó dẹ̀ ti lọ ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ẹlẹ́dàá Mohbad àtọlọ́wọ́n bá mọ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe ó ti tì mí sọ́nà London èmi ti plan pé mo fẹ́ lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ prime minister mo dẹ̀ lọ sí ibì kan tí fẹ́ ṣe lórí justice Mohbad ó ní àwọn kan tí fẹ́ ṣe Canada náà mo ti lọ ṣe àwọn yẹn ó ní nǹkan tí fẹ́ ṣe ní mo ti sọ gbogbo yẹn kí tó ṣe gbogbo tí mo ṣe ẹ̀mọ̀ kí mo ti sọ Ọlọ́run ti ní gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ti plan yẹn lóò pé ìwọ máa lọ́n tiẹ̀ eléyìí ń bọ̀ ń bí kò mọ bó ṣe ń lọ I get what I'm saying so now police are now looking for láàrin àti as we speak ọlọ́pàá ń wá àdúrà wọ́n wá dàrúṣà wọ́n wá dìgìbámi wọ́n wá zomo wọ́n dẹ̀ wá the other person mi ti fẹ́ dárúkọ onítọ̀ yẹn sì ó yẹ yín but èmi ò sí Nàìjíríà láti gbé wọn rìn close to close marking level yẹn I understand already àti gba ẹrù lọ́wọ́ mi mọ́ pé Mr. Yomi a máa lọ mú wọn a máa travel wá I get saying ṣó sí yẹn kọ́ mo sọ.
wọ́n á pẹ̀lú yín.
tó mi fẹ́ tẹ ọmọ fẹ́ tọ ọmọ kìíní yẹn so kò ṣe pé kẹ́sì yẹn ti kú o they are charging all of them to court wọ́n mọ role to play but èmi ò fẹ́ wíká level lọ sí court wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ mú evidence jáde I get saying wọ́n bọ̀ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ
mo ní ṣé àwa ń sìn ṣé mi ò lè irú èmi ń sìn yìí ṣé èmi ń sìn ṣé èmi ò lè lọ tu ìbọ̀wò yẹn l'Abuja ní kájẹ́ kọ́ mọ nọ́mà.
ó lè lọ́ra
sábà ò lè lọ ni.
ó lè lọ́ra.
ṣé táyé wá ń yọ ṣé ìjọba ò tí post wá ń pè we know nothing about it yet. Justice for Mohbad yìí gan òye èèyàn gan mú báyìí èèyàn tí ẹ mọ ibi tí èèyàn fẹ́ sá lọ nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n mú báyìí. Ajé ẹ̀yọ́mọ líle what's pumping everyone happy new year my people happy new year everyone. Kí ló ń lọ ẹ̀yọ́mọ líle kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ happy new year. This year I pray we get justice for Mohbad o. this year. I pray we get justice for Mohbad because it's getting crazier. It's getting tougher and tougher because we don't even know where to run to like this. It's so bad. Àwọn míì yẹn sì ó yẹ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ protest lórí wọn ni. Àwọn míì wà àdúrà ẹ̀ ká lẹ picture wọn ká lọ print picture wọn jáde wanted fún àwa citizen ká lọ lẹ̀ káàkiri everywhere fún
ṣé
àwa.
wèrè làwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn kí ló tí mo gbogbo àwọn pípì tán gbogbo àwọn gàrú ṣàǹkó yẹn
Ọ̀nà ń wá
gbogbo àwọn díje báyìí yẹn ó yẹ kó gbogbo àwọn pípì yẹn wọ́n tẹ̀ jù ní wọ́n gbé wọn wọ́n tẹ̀ yá.
ẹ wo bí ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àkínṣọmọ Nàìjíríà o. These people number one tọ́lọ́kọ̀ bá tiẹ̀ máa gbé wọn even kò jẹ́ pé president pàṣẹ ń sìn pé ó yẹ lọ gbogbo wọn yẹn sìn they will still look for them. They don't live in the same place.
Mr. Yomi ẹ wá Mr. Yomi
àyíkí wọ́n lé bẹ́ẹ̀ lórúkọ wọn tẹ̀
èmi ṣọ́ look for me wọ́n look for me o gbà tó post èmi wanted.
Ibi tí mo máa ń lọ gangan nìyẹn débi tó yẹ kó ti ṣiṣẹ́ lórí wanted yẹn nígbà tí àrífà pẹ̀lú àwọn squad kan tí wọ́n sọ nǹkan mí fọlọ́pàá tó ń bà wá jẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ń gbowó fún wọn táwa ń push pé okay declare them wanted tó yẹ pé the same thing ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn wọn dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ gbà ẹ má ṣe anything wanted o ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ṣe é ṣe ni.
imagine nígbà àkọ́kọ́ tí tún ṣe làwọn kan bàjẹ́.
ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ti ṣe interview ẹ mọ̀ pé interview sì ti wà ńlẹ̀ báyìí kí lẹ́yìn ó be honest déèyàn lè gbé ìgbésẹ̀ báyìí because ọdún yìí ò gbọ́dọ̀ pín sí méjì kí Mohbad má ti wà buried o I swear to God Almighty.
ayé ada ayé àfẹ alága
bí interview yẹn ṣe máa lọ viral gan-an sí ìgbọ́n ló yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe.
ibi tọ́rọ̀ dé dúró sí ibi tọ́rọ̀ dé dúró sí if you write petition to Abuja now that I'm not in Nigeria if you write petition now and you put up everything you need to say there to bá gbéra lọ to lọ sí Abuja yẹn that you are aware that so case is ongoing and so stuff is there and this is your own interest you want to be harmonized for our demo then you now follow up kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn suspect ogun ṣùgbọ́n tí arrest wọ wọ́n lẹ́nu pé ní kankan ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa wọn tó wà ní DNC kí ló dé fẹ́ arrest àwọn yẹn tí wọ́n bá takú sí wọn lọ́rùn pé ẹ arrest àwọn tó kù ṣé kò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbà tẹ́ gbé mi ṣùgbọ́n pé with somebody like you.
tí kò yí kẹ́lẹ́ lèmi wanted ní kí ló tẹ̀ láwọn iná wanted sọ́nù kan sáré kiri láti yọ ọdún yìí ọ̀wọ́ yẹn sáré kiri ó sá kiri kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí òun.
òun lè ṣe ní pé bàbá Mohbad yẹn nígbà tó dé Àbújá tó rí gbogbo kinní lọ yẹn òun ló ṣe fi òun lẹ̀ lódì pé tabarẹ́ni tó ń gbowó lórí ikú ọmọ bóyá olùbẹ̀yà gbogbo nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ mi yẹn bóyá mo fi ń ṣe kankan ni kò tiẹ̀ sí yé mi.
tó wá ń da òun láàmú ó rò pé ẹ̀ náà jẹ ni.
Jerry Mr. Yomi ẹ̀yin ti wà nínú game Mr. Yomi ẹ̀yin ti wà nínú game kò ń ṣe eléyìí ló fẹ́ fún yín fame so normal in anything you do there ó máa ná àwọn opponent normal gbogbo life yìí so mi ìfẹ́ kẹ́yìn wo other side yẹn lọ́wọ́ yìí torí ẹ wo mo ò lè pa ọ́ fún yín o before 3 months of this year agbọ́dọ̀ mọ ibi tí màtá yìí dé báyìí o.
ìwọ ni agbára tún wà lọ́wọ́ wọ báyìí.
àwọn fámìlì wọn gan bójú a máa ṣe protest ni pé àfẹ́ wọn lù ní bójú a máa wá kankan ṣe ni.
exactly
ìwọ tó bá ti dọ̀nù.
prime boy tí wọ́n bá tún jáde
lọ́yà ló bá máa dáàbò gbogbo kìíní yẹn lọ́yà ló máa ṣe ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ ló máa kọ petition yẹn.
sọ pé òkè ibi tó ti ṣe case ọ̀rẹ́ mi rèé àbí the night of the new lead rí new lead yẹn gbà tó gbé mi dẹ̀ ti rí new lead tẹ́tí torí ẹ̀ fi yà jẹ mí kí ló dé tẹ́ fẹ́ tẹ pípé ẹ̀ kẹ́tọ́ pípé ẹ̀ torí ìyà tẹ́ fi jẹ èmi ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ clear orúkọ mi ọ̀rẹ́ mi dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gba justice that being said wọ́n á ní òkè ibi tọ́rọ̀ dé dúró lélẹ̀ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí sìn òkè kí ló tẹ̀ lọ gbé àwọn tó kù kí ló tẹ̀ declare wanted èèyàn kan tó ń sá fún kọ́ bàbá declare wanted lóhùn mi tó ti lọ present ara ẹ̀ yẹn so gba àwọn tó kù ṣẹpẹrẹ but táìmù tó gbogbo kí ni yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yẹn èmi ti move síbí èèyàn ajọ́ òróró títí kó ṣojúlé méjì kò ṣe pé mo dákẹ́ lórí justice Mohbad àwọn tí mo ṣe náà nípọn but nítorí pé mi mọ̀ pé n tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ Naija nìyẹn n tó náà máa ṣe oyè yàn ju anything lọ. So before I return back to Nigeria.
So wọ́n ti fi hùn mí lẹ̀ báyìí ó ti lọ gbádùn igi lọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ́
ìwà. That case ni she's on bail.
That case ni on bail ni ó ti gba statement lẹ́nu ẹ̀ prime boy wọn ò lè detain ẹ̀ for long now law wà now so wọ́n ti gba nǹkan tó ti lẹ́nu ẹ̀ for now.
Until they see àdúrà.
Ó jẹ́ kó fi ọmọ yẹn ó jẹ́ kó fi sí house arrest ní Mr. Yomi house arrest lẹ̀ kó wá.
Òfin wà nínú náà ni òun lè ṣe báyẹn.
Kánú jẹ́ pé bóyá ó ní danger to the public. Kánú wà dangerous to the public or she's flight risk bóyá ó lè travel kó sá lọ. Ó ti fẹ́ sá lọ ńgbà yẹn ó fẹ́ lọ Ghana.
Gbogbo yẹn náà ti watch láti yẹ kí wọ́n mú mọ́lẹ̀ death tí wọ́n fi wà pèsè ẹ̀fún yẹn náà òye náà wà danger Mr. Yomi náà.
Èwo.
New world tí wọ́n àjùmọ̀ death àbí kílẹ̀ pé ń jọ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n pè fún tí wọ́n ti lọ́yẹ̀ dárúkọ ń jọ ẹ̀.
Mi ò lè máa sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú investigation ọlọ́pàá torí tọ́lọ́pàá bá ṣe tó bá sọ pé òótọ́ làwọn rí báyìí tó bá sọ fún mi tó bá gbẹ̀bọ̀dé tó bá ní níbo làwọn ti sọ fún ẹ pé nǹkan báyìí.
Àwọn application tí wọ́n gbé síta yẹn tí lọ́yẹ̀ tẹ̀ sọ jáde ni.
Yẹn ni pé gbàtúgbò yóò sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀kọ́.
À ń sọ lórí ẹ̀ à ń sọ.
Àbòsí tó wà ńbẹ̀ ni pé gbogbo àwọn tán náà wọ́n wá kí wọ́n gbé Wùnmí kán ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ nígbà tó rí pé lọ́yẹ̀ gbé investigation pé she's now a suspect in the murder of Mohbad. She's been suspected of theft, suspected of criminal intimidation, suspected of ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn platform yẹn wọ́n again. Even the so-called underground, they are not discussing it because wọ́n believe pé kò síbi táwọn ti fẹ́ lé claim báwọn làwọn ṣe yẹn. If whether you did it or you don't do it, ṣé nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ nìyẹn? Why are you not talking about it and let's add our voices?
Èèyàn tó wà suspect irú orúkọ tó le tó bá yẹ ó yẹ kó wà láti mọ̀lé for now for ti ìjọba rẹ̀.
Torí pé the major person ṣọgbọ́n the major person tó máa corroborate gbogbo ẹ̀ ọwọ́ ò tí tẹ̀ òun ló ṣe ń ná owó láti protect àdúrà sí seriously. Mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ àwọn nǹkan mi fún yín ni but when it is time ọwọ́ máa tẹ òun yẹn ó máa dábùjá. Okay? And that's why we need the right pressure. Everybody, we should come together. Look, calendar. Let's come together in front of the Nigerian embassy in New York, and speak to the kilo shele. And put the national security man. So about to let you why your IG and crew have a miss. I can say. So that's hospital. We thought they doing here. So, if you are ready, if you are ready, I am saying, Prime Boy. Prime Boy.
Ó ti gbà tó bá sí Mohbad bọ́yọ̀ wà ẹ̀mọ̀ bọ́yọ̀ ọkọ̀ lè wà ń bẹ̀. Èmi mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Àwọn ọkọ̀ lè máa wà ní ìkọlẹ̀ jẹ́ fẹ́ something must be done.
Ikú ilé ló pa Mohbad ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ń dọwọ́ bò ní.
Hello, sir. Prime Boy, I will send you.
Àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà lẹ́yìn àwọn ará bíi àwọn tó lágbára ni Ọlọ́run máa tú wọn láṣìírí síta.
Kò kọjá actress yẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn ọba tó lọ ń bá yẹn ò lè fún yín lófo sọtọ́ fún yín lẹ́yìn.
Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn yìí ìyàwó yẹn bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ àgbà politician ní Bariga bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ yìí obìnrin yẹn mi fẹ́ dárúkọ ìyàwó.
Pé Wùmí ni wù wọ́n ni. Sẹ́yìn ra ọ̀rọ̀ mi.
Mi fẹ́ dárúkọ ni o ẹjọ́. Ìyàwó Mohbad yẹn bàbá tó bí àgbà politician ní Bariga.
Wọ́n lórúkọ ẹ̀ wù wọ́n.
Ní Bariga so ọwọ́ agbára ló ń lò ọwọ́ agbára yẹn Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ikú ilé ló pa bọ̀bọ̀ Mohbad yẹn ikú ilé òun ló pa. Tó bá mú wọn dáadáa gbogbo wọn ló máa jẹ́wọ́ tó bá mú wọn dáadáa gbogbo wọn ló máa jẹ́wọ́.
Ó ní bàbá wù wọ́n.
Prime Boy.
Bàbá mi wo ni àgbà politician oṣù bàbá yín wo la àgbà politician anybody ẹni tẹ́ pé inú ẹlẹ́pẹ̀ mi báyìí ni mo lè gbé ní face me and slap you bí báyìí làwọn ti lọ ṣé mi ò mọ̀kọ́ tí mò ń sọ ni.
Mo mọ̀ láti kékeré ní Bariga.
Ẹ má wọrí ìfilẹ̀ ìmọ́lẹ̀.
Mo mọ̀ láti kékeré.
Àgbà politician àṣà wa wá kéré inú ayé ni.
Prime Boy o.
Àwa gan àgbà olórin làwa náà àgbà actor lẹ́gun láìfọ̀ ẹ̀mí báyìí. Àgbà artist dẹ̀ lọ́pàá.
Prime Boy, listen to me. Listen to me. Ẹ gbàgbé àgbà politician.
Ṣé mo lè sọ̀rọ̀?
Máa sẹ́ni nọ́mbà hold on. Máa sẹ́ni nọ́mbà lọ́ọ̀yà kọsẹ̀ l'Abuja. Ó ti yẹ. Show me prime boy.
Oh, smart pẹ̀lú yín mo ń gbọ́.
Tí bá ti send number lawyer yẹn, wàá ṣàlàyé ara ẹ̀, wàá sọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀, wàá sọ ohun tó fẹ́. Then whatever discuss, get back to me. I want to be neutral. Are you what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I have to see 3-way call.
Yeah,
I do
wà
sorrow.
pẹ̀lú yín.
Are you what I'm saying?
Ọlọ́run. Kí ló kọ olú ẹ má sọ
lọ́yà
ọkọ
yẹn ló
lọ́yà
máa
kò ní.
prepare petition yẹn. Ẹ má dárúkọ ẹ lórí live ẹ má dárúkọ ẹ lórí live.
Má
Oní
dárúkọ lórí
ìdá
live.
Lọ́yà ló máa
ìdárúkọ ẹ má
prepare
wọlé.
Máa send ẹ̀ sí ẹ WhatsApp.
lọ́yà ló
Tó
máa
bá ti
prepare
pe lọ́yà
petition
yẹn.
tó
Torí
strong
the earlier the better ọdún tó
máa
la wà
challenge
yìí.
wọn.
Bọ̀bọ́ tá a sọ yìí tí mo bá di bá wà láyé bóyá wà yẹn ó lè jẹ́ 29 kan ló máa pé àbí 30 young boy bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Àwọn kan wá lọ ń ké lórí stage everybody bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣe fake cry tẹ́wọ́n tọ́mọ yẹn yìí wà mọ́ṣúárì. Kí ni ìgbésẹ̀ tó ń gbé láti joy? Ní ìdẹ́kun anybody we need ìgbésẹ̀ gangan. Ilé ìránṣẹ́ rẹ̀ kún kankan.
Bàbá yẹn ti ń jayé lọ tiẹ̀ omi gan ti ń ga sán bàbá gan ti ń gba fẹ́.
Ó ti wà lórí ọ̀gẹ́dọ̀ ọlọ́ọ̀kẹ́ kí ló ń ké fún.
ìyá náà ń ga sán
lẹ́yìn gbogbo
underground.
kéèyàn ó yá after show yẹn ẹ máa rí pé wọ́n tún ní kí kankan sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọmọ yẹn mọ́ everybody kàn show ojú ayé níbo ìwọ̀n ẹ̀ bàbá yẹn náà same thing everybody show èrò bàbá wá sí live bàbá dẹ̀ lọ sẹ́ẹ̀tì wọ́n gbé mic wọ́n gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n jókòó bí pé àwọn ń ṣe show wọ́n rí kan pàtó ṣe ń live yẹn títí live yẹn fi end ṣé yẹn làwọn máa ṣe ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ máa wà mọ́ṣúárì.
tí live tó ṣe ń tajú
Mr. Yomi,
yẹn.
please we need to do something strong on this case eléyìí kéèsì yóò ṣe kéèsì táwọn fẹ̀yìntì wọ́n wà please anything tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé we need to do but at least kọ́ tiẹ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn kọ́ jọ àwọn weak family yẹn burú o kọ́ rọra o.
Prime boy ló sì àwọn pípù yìí bàbá yẹn gangan fúnra rẹ̀ ló sì bá bàbá àti bàbá Tony àwọn méjì yẹn wà lára àwọn tó dákin àwọn gangan ni wọ́n ti gbàbọ̀dé fún wa.
wọ́n ka live fún wọn 1 million people.
àbá yẹn gangan fúnra rẹ̀ ó kàn bàbá Tony tó gbàbọ̀dé.
Justice, Mohbad is going to get justice. It's very close. Koyin, but come on, be ẹlẹ́bọ tọ́lẹ̀ ní ilé tàǹsá. Ẹlẹ́bọ tọ́lọ́ fẹ́ gbélé.
ilé tàǹsá látijọ́ yìí Mr. Yomi wọ́n kí gbogbo ilé tàǹsá látijọ́ yìí pé mú ìwé òṣìṣẹ́ ògbàbọ̀dé yìí tí màá kí gbogbo ẹ ti máa ná YouTube látòrí CCTV yẹn. ayé olórí burúkú ògbàbọ̀dé yìí ó sì máa ń ṣépè fún ọ̀bọ mú ìwà ẹ̀yìn ó ti gbàbọ̀dé púpọ̀ gan. máa yẹn.
ẹn tó fi ṣe power over Tony iṣẹ́ ìlú ń jẹ́ ẹ má tọ́ra yín.
mo gbàbọ̀dé gan ṣé máa pè yẹn gan ibẹ̀ yẹn gan tó bá ké bẹ̀ yẹn àwọn fídíò yẹn ni a gbé lẹ̀ fún wọn ní kóòtù ni ó ti beyond benefit náà kóòtù gan ni kí lẹ lọ ṣe eléyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe já eléyìí nǹkan tẹ́ lọ ṣe eléyìí ọ̀rọ̀ atákù wọn.
Mr. Yomi ọmọ kan ẹ má bínú fún òwe yìí o ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kágbọ̀n ṣe understand Mr. Tunisco please hold on sir please ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kágbọ̀n ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run we need to take one big step ó tẹ̀ jẹ́ you tẹ̀ sọ I'm ready anytime I swear to God ẹ kò send the number and see me and I will get back to you instant before tomorrow morning inshallah.
I'll send it to you right away.
eléyìí mo mọ̀ kan tí mò ń sọ gbogbo kínní yìí àwa ò lè máa wà nínú láìfù bẹ́ẹ̀ ká dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé èèyàn kan wà tó deserve pé tó wà tẹ̀ tó yẹ kó tó deserve rest of mind tó hàn dẹ̀ fún everybody dẹ̀ ní fun everybody ń gbádùn ẹ jẹ́ kí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ti máa rest náà láti joy àwọn family kan náwó lọ everybody kan gbádùn kan kọlẹ̀ everybody kan ṣe bíi pé Jesus Christ làwọn ṣáwọn nìkan Jésù gan ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà Jésù tó kọ́kọ́ wá preach fún wa gan kò wúrú wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́tẹ̀ bá fagbára yẹn lọ jí Mohbad dìde pẹ̀lú gbogbo scope tó everybody kan ń lò kiri yẹn. Bàbá yẹn náà bàbá yẹn gbọ́n sáyẹn ń kọ́ṣọ́ everybody ṣe wípé Ọlọ́run pè everybody Ọlọ́run pè mí gan ẹni sùúrù o ẹ ṣe ní tó bá jẹ́ ẹ ṣe writing lórí Mohbad o please Ọlọ́run pè everybody náà.
Prime boy já mi sí bàbá ti parí church ẹ̀ ni.
Kí lẹ sọ?
Bàbá ti parí church kì í kọ́ àbí.
Èmi ò mọ ẹ̀yin bẹ̀rẹ̀ máa rà dírẹ́sì wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ èmi ò mọ mi tẹ̀ èmi.
Bàbá tó sọ yín bàbá tó sọ yín thirty first kò wá.
tí prime boy fún màá yẹn ẹ ṣe gan.
ẹ̀yin
ẹ̀yin
network
àdírẹ́sì yẹn lọ fún ayín náà.
ẹ̀yin níbo lẹ ti wà alẹ́ yìí.
láti jọ èmi lè pa fún yín Mr. Yomi o I swear to God Almighty.
Roseman is prime boy DM your account.
DM account báwo mo lè pè náà DM báwo.
Roseman yìí lórí kò sẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ o. Mo tẹ́ láti gbẹ́ kó jáde.
Bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ mi ti dé tán Mr. Yomi ajé ẹ mọ̀ pé ọmọ January lèmi náà.
Mo rí pé o celebrate Mohbad your birthday yẹn.
Bàbá tó jáde tó sọ pé káwá justice fún èèyàn tó wà láyé òun dẹ̀ ní káwá justice ká gbàgbé èèyàn tó ti kú.
Everybody come dìbò ni everybody come.
Nǹkan tá a gbọ́ láàsì lẹ́nu bàbá yẹn 31st kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ dáríjì òun àtẹni tó mọ̀ wọn àtẹni tó mọ̀ wọn dáríjì òun.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn náà wà ní láìfù yẹn wà ń ṣò yẹn.
Mo wà láìfù yẹn.
Ṣó nìyẹn yẹn ń ṣe láìfù kankan. Kò sátúnṣe kankan mọ́, kò sábùjá kan lọ́rùn ọ̀pẹ.
Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó yé wa prime boy ní at that point. Find justice ẹ wá justice ìfẹ́yìn tó wà láyé bàbá yẹn sọ láìfù níjọ́ yẹn. Òun dẹ̀ ní kẹ́ wá justice mú.
Láti jẹ́ ọmọ yẹn wà bẹ́ẹ̀, a tún ti wọ ọdún tuntun, everybody ń dún. Inú òun dẹ̀ ń ké kiri. Who does that? Everybody ń ké happy new year, everybody ń rẹ́rìn. Bàbá yẹn ò lè sọ pé inú ọdún yìí àwọn ò tí là píopío. Everybody lè sọ pé àwọn pé everybody ń gbádùn náà kò make sense náà a lè para wa a lè tanra wa.
Bàbá tó ń ṣe 3 song 2 song kò là píopío kẹ̀.
This is reality now. Everybody so a ní láti ṣe the right thing lórí Mohbad ká má kàn máa tanra wa o. Ọdún tuntun la tún ti wà nísìn.
Bàbá tó máa pè wọlé ní chọ́ọ̀chì tó máa ga páwọ́ ní chọ́ọ̀chì báyìí bí áńgẹ́lì.
Ṣé Jésù gan ṣé nígbà tí Jésù wá jíṣẹ́ ìyìn rere fún Ọlọ́run ẹ rí bí bàbá gan Jésù gan ẹsẹ̀ ló máa fi ń jíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run láti òkè kan sókè kan ni. Aṣáàmọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ everybody ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ nígbà tí Mohbad kú a rí throwback bẹ́ẹ̀ everybody ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ṣé mo parọ́ ni. Ògo ọmọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ sọ yín di bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tí ìṣàtúnṣe lórí òun fúnra ẹ̀ kò make sense now. Ògo ọmọ ẹ̀ ó tún yín ṣe ẹ̀yin ò dẹ̀ tún ara ẹ̀ ṣe ẹ̀yin ò tún òun ṣe. Ògo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ tún yín ṣe.
Ó sọ ní fómọ́ọ̀nù
ó dáná.
Bàbá yẹn tó ní
ẹ jẹ́ filẹ̀ bó láṣìírí ẹ bó láṣìírí ẹ filẹ̀ bó láṣìírí ọmọ ẹ̀ ògo ẹ̀ ń bò ẹ̀yin láṣìírí ẹ̀yin ò dẹ̀ ẹ filẹ̀ bó láṣìírí. Ẹ̀yin tú láṣìírí síta bẹ́ẹ̀ very wicked people I swear to God go down now please let me just leave here please God bless everybody happy new year once again please let's do the right thing on Mohbad mo bẹ̀ yín torí Ọlọ́run ni all the abiyamos all the families here let's come together and make sure Mohbad is buried please ẹ yẹ kó filẹ̀ bọ́ ọmọ yẹn láṣìírí kò sí anybody no one will do it it's only we our mouth only we can come together and make that family do it. John to your Ọlọ́run that family is Ọlọ́run gan sọ pé òun dá ọmọ ènìyàn tán lóun bàjẹ́ mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí àwọn èèyàn tó banú Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí àwọn tó banú Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ni Ọlọ́run.
Ó ṣe ráwọn ọmọ òrùkúsù.
Àwọn ọmọ adálẹ́hùn.
Up till now come out is ọmọ ọlọ́mọ going to 3 years. Kò dáná. Báwo lè bí ṣe fẹ́ máa fi ìgbà míì tí bá kọ̀ dá.
Jẹ́fẹ́ kò tọrọ ibi tọrọ lọ́sìn bó ṣe lágbára tó yẹn àwọn intelligent community tó lágbára tó lè mú àwọn pípín yẹn náà lọ́gbọ́dọ̀ dá sí because even if they get justice for Mohbad àwọn pípín yìí ìní ìwọ́n ti ṣe tí ò dáa tó yẹ kí ọwọ́ pálábá wọn lè ṣẹ́gi. So ẹ bá wo rọ́bọ̀ oye you guys should wait and see. But I'm still
Mr. Yomi we know they have power Mr. Yomi we know they have power àmọ́ pé wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan tó bá tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn fẹ́ hide justice yẹn tó mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ òótọ́ Let the family do the right thing on the body now. Body yẹn kò lè wà níbi bẹ́ẹ̀ kò dáa rárá.
Àní ó dangerous fún wọn tó bá sí òkú yẹn. O gbọ́ ọ̀tá sọ ni. Ọba máa já ọba drop lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Gbogbo blessing àwọn yẹn ìwà burúkú èkú nìyẹn wù. Ìrìnmẹ́rin làwọn yẹn rìn ìlú ayé.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá jẹ́ kó sìn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó sìn tipátipá ni.
Ibi tí báwọn wà ní ẹ̀ family lóní wọ́n lè tẹ̀sán lórí yẹn. Wọ́n lọ bó ṣe ń da ẹ̀kọ́ DNA gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó yẹ ọmọ ohun tó ṣe. I get what I'm saying. Control of money. Wọ́n sí wàhálà tí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ nìyẹn. N tó máa ṣe wọ́n máa padà ṣe wọ́n. Àwọn tó máa kóbò.
Bí àwọn ti mọ̀ kó máa fẹ́ ta àwọn táwọn bá sí.
So tó bá ń wọ̀n kọ́ máa sin Mohbad fún 10 years. Mr. Yomi tó bá ń wọ̀n kọ́ máa sin fún 10 years bóyá máa wà nìyẹn.
Ó máa rábọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó bá ti ń rábọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kan lè lé wọn pa kókó gbé kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lọ gbé lọ bòmí ọ̀n lè ní sọ síta.
àwa náà máa wò bẹ́ẹ̀
yẹn. Lè mọ ẹ̀wọ̀n pé bóyá wà ní sí nǹkan tó ṣe lé ní pé ọṣẹ tó kọ̀ yí wọn ní pé the more the investigation is still ongoing wọn ò lè fọwọ́ kọ bọ́dì yẹn because homicide department tó wà l'Abuja yẹn they can enter into any mortuary to investigate any murder case tó bá lọ wọn provided tó bá ti ní power láti yẹ̀ wò. I get what I'm saying. So ọlá pé torí wèrè tó yìí ṣe ni.
Nísìn bí mo yẹn wo màtá yẹn sìn Mr. Yomi Abuja will request for the body as well soon.
Àní gbogbo yẹn láti pọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ because we were supposed to go with them.
So ẹ máa wọ
Mr. Yomi
Abuja máa tún wà lọ máa la body yẹn again.
No wọn nílà ó ti o àwọn homicide experts wọn káwọn ilé iṣẹ́ gba kéèsì ni so n tọkọ sọ fẹ́mi tí wọn ọ̀nà tán fún mi ní pé mo ní ṣé wọ́n ti lọ wo bọ́dì ṣé wọ́n dẹ̀ ti yọ CCTV ọ̀dọ̀ Dr. Perez hospital ọlọ́pàá yẹn sọ pé that one CCTV of the hospital no worry sorted wọ́n á ní ṣọ́ ti lọ wo bọ́dì ọ̀gá yẹn wá sọ pé mo ní wọ́n máa lè lọ gbé bọ́dì yẹn kúrò ní wọn tí bí anybody dá I get what I'm saying mi fẹ́ dárúkọ particular ọ̀gá yẹn wípé àwọn òde need the court order láti lọ wo bọ́dì yẹn bẹ̀ because àwọn ṣe investigation lọ́wọ́ pé so Mr. Yomi don't worry when we get to that stage well I won't tell you more than that so bóyá wọ́n ti lọ wò ó gbà tán lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn wọ́n ti rí ohun tó fẹ́ rí I don't know they don't want to tell do you understand so kò ṣe gbọ́ ẹ̀rọ ọlọ́pàá máa sọ fún mi.
Ọmọ mi lè wéètò mi lè pa fún yẹn Mr. Yomi mi lè wéètò bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ká try aspect yẹn ìgbésẹ̀ tiwa iná ẹ mọ̀ pé kọ́tà àbá ara wọlé
bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ká try aspect yẹn ìgbésẹ̀ tiwa iná. So èyí tó wà important everybody gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀ nínú kéèsì ni pé the people that should be treated as suspects like the way the case should have been láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ are being treated as suspect now. Ìyẹn ni ó yẹ kí gbogbo every justice seeker tó ń finú kan wá justice for bad tó yẹ kó fi fẹ̀dọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ pé now we have achieved a milestone. The case is now being revisited not by Lagos State Police Command, by the force headquarters, number one. First success here. Second success is that the real suspect to your call as suspect, papa, I want to ní around Mohbad 24 hours, 5 hours before he died, are now being treated as suspects. I can boldly tell you that Omomi Cynthia Adebanjo is a suspect in Mohbad's murder case as we speak. Adura Agbemi Shedrack Aloba is a suspect in the case now. Spending Sadiq Ayobabi is a suspect. And the rest of others. Dabola Inde Abibudo, suspect. And Zobo is suspect. So, there are two key names. Rimbetele. Dabola and Zomo. So, when all these suspects are fully investigated, then the case can now have a proper headway and it's going to start going to court. Prosecution will start. So, that's the beauty. Ṣùgbọ́n ibi tó tún dé dúró náà, wọ́n tún ṣe ń lo influence. The more we now make the right noise, we engage and challenge the government of the day, the more they will go back and say, kí lẹ ṣe pẹ̀lú kíní yẹn? Then whatever it is, excuse ọba máa fún wọn, kò ní ju pé we lack fund, àwọn ti ṣe débi mẹ́ta, and we are still looking for them. And go and meet so person, or a special advisor to release also fund for them. I want those suspects in custody in the next 2 weeks, in the next 1 month, or whatever it is, or 7 days. About Kinto Kro, Nigeria, be 3 weeks before Kinto Kro. Inspector General of Police, our people, suddenly, so now that we have notified the American government, and of course, some other powerful people in the government, they will look into the matter. And they did just kill Mohbad. They were using power to continue to keep him in the mortuary, and they are trying to cover up assassins, murderers. Then it's a cause for concern if our government are not willing to do it, because how on earth they want to arrest your meta, including Wumi and Chiffon Forensic, and they know that American company so that is where the American government will come in and say, yes, we don't support such nonsense, especially if one of us complain to us. They will go and whatever it is. So let's just be patient and let's continue to follow through. But she's okay, rubbish Nigeria embassy for the want to fair hijack here. All I want to share every law petition to Koda or the story and some of all people like Fabiyi later reverse himself or not cover till they pull out one, because they were just trying to destroy everything we're doing, condemning Yomi, not appreciating the efforts and the sacrifices, and that's not making any sense. So to this end, what you said number I say, Prime Boy, speak to the lawyer. He knows what to discuss with you. To ask a number, that'll call me. If they need to call me, well, but what am I like shall I because we're in the case. Whatever you decide, let me know. Then we'll take it up from there. Okay? But somebody like you in that case, once you arrested, you're already an actor in the case. I am saying. So you were detained for 4 months because they said a testimony came indicting you. Now, in the light of the new lead, you have right to say, they must be able to look into the matter and say, okay, we have arrested the people that now did the crime, not you. So you must be able to follow up. So we should follow up, we'll see. Only Olaore and you will not already. What if you are so you standing up is kudos to you. Let me give you your clap, because at the end of the day, and you can still say you are one of the few friends, if not the only friend, that is standing publicly to be fighting and demanding justice for Mohbad when the entire family are obviously absent. And the family no shake for Prime Boy. The family, Lokiti, mute your mic, please. Gbogbo family tá sọ yìí nsìn náà lọ́jọ́ mọ̀ lọ́jọ́ ní kò dalẹ̀ lórí. So you have every right to now say, I want my justice for my friend and my own justice. Because one more, kó tó di pé wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀yìn lé Prime Boy yẹn lórí. Gbogbo wọn mọ̀ pé Wùmí àti Mohbad jà nínú mọ́tò tó fi délé, wọ́n bò ní o. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ lágo 3 òru, wọ́n bò ní o. So nígbà tí wọ́n tó yí lé lórí, tó declare wanted tó wá rí pé Ọlọ́run kó ẹyọ. Oh, Bodo Kawaro, you are the only one left for your friend. Who will tell me she? Who are going to do a but all of that was go the the right thing to do is for the public can support you. Your friend is about to get justice. Your voice is still needed. Nítorí pé wọ́n ríru Prime Boy dìde ni.
Ṣé àmọ́ pé lẹ́yìn ẹ mẹ́ṣẹ́ orúkọ àwọn olórin yẹn bíi 2 sí 3 tó jẹ́ ẹ̀rọ Mohbad tí wọ́n support ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú owó lára àwọn tábí ẹ̀.
òun ni so
báyìí
gbogbo
lẹ́ni
ẹ̀ ń
wọ́n ń
sìn.
ta ògùn lọ́gbẹ́ justice for Mohbad.
Mọ̀ pé ó
wọn ò
pẹ̀lú ọkọ̀
dárúkọ
ṣe
ẹ̀
pé
bí o.
ẹ jẹ́ ká wá tákù Yomi yẹn a ní kinní kan ọlọ́run ṣe kinní kan wíńdò kinní kan gbogbo yẹn kò lè affect mi láti má pursue cause of justice. Whoever is responsible should pay. Kò cost mi lẹ́yìn, I'm not bothered about anything. So òun lè ṣe gbogbo Bukky Jesse nísìn ó ṣiṣẹ́ owó yẹn ó rò pé bí àwọn ní level bí yẹn òun ṣe yọ síta yẹn òun lè fi ṣe àràbù àti kó sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú sí mi màá gbọ́ mi gbọ́ tájà bá ń gbó ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa gbọ́ mi ìmọ̀ tó wà lè ṣe rò pé àwọn jẹ́ voice mi ò lè tó sọ fún ọ pé they are so important in the Nigerian society.
ó ti step down ìgbà tó bá gbẹ̀jẹ̀ tán.
So ó dẹ̀ yìí náà wò ní kankan tẹ̀lé náà so whatever the case may be n tó máa gba ẹ̀san lára rú àwọn yẹn máa gbà lára wọn àfi tó bá tó ṣe writing because ìka tó ṣe òun ló ń lọ wájú yẹn I get what I'm saying. But Ọlọ́run mọ orú èèyàn tó jẹ́ adébọ̀bọ̀ yìí máa pinlẹ̀ wọn lọ́wọ́. So that's just it about justice for Mohbad today. Whatever the case may be, tomorrow is another day. I'll continue from where I stopped. There are so many things. So whatever the case may be, let's come together. Those I want to I'm talking about those people that are talking. Maybe they have misunderstanding or they thought they still love justice. The real justice seekers, I'm willing to work with them. Not àwọn ọgbọ́dọ̀ wà lábẹ́ wa aláwọ̀kọ́ náà mi ò sí lábẹ́ anybody. I am a convener of a human rights organization. And I only volunteered by NGO for a cause of justice. If you want to support or work together, whatever you are doing in this public matter, I am working for you or I am under you. About any problem. Let me do my job. Work in the role. Everybody will flow. But and you field. And you don't play in finance. You cannot play all those roles. So let everybody play their part according to what they are doing. Life you can't force me to tell you before I take that step. No matter how much you donate, how much you think I should trust you. I mean, if your life will intervention can show, kill life in jeopardy. That doesn't mean I am not trustworthy, but because I can't be so foolish to be divulging honest. But all those things that I've done, mistakes, when you see your seats, I'll be questions. The best one I cannot escape I might even report, but I will report as at when it's very convenient. Yes, so I have learned it the hard way because
yes, so
go through my but I have done the best I can. Now they can't throw away the case. They can't throw away the case. They have not brought the video out. 30 seconds video. So case will see handy. The case continue. So one day in lower the Yamarita the case is already active and the presidency has given a go ahead that the case should go to court. I want to one that go to the court by. Ọ̀nà làwọn detective tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn.
Gbogbo àwọn fídíò tó yẹ kó ẹ̀pù náà ní tí Bukky Jesse tó yẹ kó gbà jáde ní tí bíntì náà tó yẹ kó gbà jáde.
Àwọn yẹn they are easily manipulated jàre. Àwọn ẹlẹ́bọ̀dì. Jẹ́ ẹni pé ìrẹsì ni Mohbad sáré kó blóbò yẹn gidi ó fún jẹ gidi.
Mi ò parí lẹ́rìn Mr. Yomi. Mo bá jọ láì kan láàárọ̀ yìí. Mo bá rẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ má jẹ́ rẹ̀ sí mo bá wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ni o mo bá lẹ́rìí tó dẹ̀ ń jẹ́wọ́ níbẹ̀ ìgbà tó wà ní kékeré òun wọ́n ń jalè gan òun wọ́n ń jalè òun wọ́n ń jí owó ó ti jọ́ kan bàbá wa gbé òun lọ Ọlọ́run àìkè mo ráyè mo bí sì táwọn èèyàn wá rẹ́kọ̀dẹ̀ àìkè mo plẹ̀ fún yẹn máa rẹ́rìn dákú. Owó ń jalè gan, ó máa ń jí owó ńgbà yẹn. Mo ní abájọ náà tó fi ń jò ìjọsìn ìfọ̀yà báyìí. Pé ó wá ìjọ kan bàbá wọn wá kó wọn àtàwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn àtàwọn àbúrò wọn wá kó wọn lọ sí ibi tó ti wọ́n ń pa àwọn èèyàn tó ti wọ́n ń pa àwọn olè pé yẹ́ ti rí ọmọ tó bá ń jalè tó ṣe wọ́n pa wọ́n nìyẹn o. Ìpè kékeré ni wọ́n ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ti ń di ńlá pé láti jọ ẹ̀ ni ò ti jalè. Mo ní bàbá irọ́ ni tí stop olè sálẹ̀ ìfẹ́ abájọ.
So that's just that's that about the case. So inú mi kọ́ dùn pé inú mi tiẹ̀ dùn pé àwọn kan wọ́n jáde sọ pé kò sí justice mọ́ oye sódà gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ pé kò sí justice mọ́ yẹn ti mọ strength ibi tágbára wọn dé and ṣé irú àwọn àtàwọn pé a ti bá kéèsì débi pé èmi ti mọ̀ pé new lead ni mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti reopen kéèsì wọ́n ti mọ̀ àwọn tó fẹ́ wọ́n ti mọ̀ àwọn tó indict and ẹni tó bá lójú rú dáadáa èyí tó tiẹ̀ kó tẹ̀ ti involve nígbà tó tiẹ̀ ti jẹ́ pé investigation arrest ó ti wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mú àwọn tí gbogbo wa expect kí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí investigate then you should know that whatever the case may be súkẹrẹ fàkẹrẹ the justice will eventually come but we must not be complacent we must continue to apply the right pressure we must continue to make the right noise we must continue to call the attention of the government we must continue to call out to the government. And that way, they will have no choice than say, you know what, deliver this justice and let's get out of this stuff. Because, lè pa àwọn èèyàn kan sọ pé torí pé àwọn àníjọba, ó yẹ ẹ lọ pa Yomi, ẹ lọ pa gbá, torí kọ́ lè bá wọn. Ṣé ìjọba ló pa Mohbad ni? Ṣé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Lagos State ló pa Mohbad ni? Ṣé federal government ló pa Mohbad ni? Nígbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ call out to federal government, dẹ̀ call out to president, nígbà wọn lọ ní sọ pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Òkú èèyàn lè fi ń lọ mi lọ́rùn. I don't want all this nonsense again. Kò sí bọ́ ilé respect tó wà díẹ̀ tó. Ọmọ tẹ bá fún wọn ní tẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pressure gidi tọ́pọ̀ kò tó ń wúbọ̀ yẹn ń ba wúbọ̀ soon ẹni gbogbo wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wá sí America London ọmọ àtìbọ̀ wọn lójú ni. Okay, now over to the justice in your state, Your Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Mohbad's case we understand recently in the light of a new lead investigation. Why did you tó bá dẹ̀ ti sọ́ńbẹ̀ yẹn bó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ fún wọn lówó kan tẹ́lẹ̀ ni owó yẹn ti bá lọ ẹ̀wẹ̀ tá fẹ́ kó fún tó ló fẹ́ gbowó láti fi support wọn fẹ́ gba grant ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tó sọ pa justice ọmọ ìlú ẹ̀ ẹlẹ́bọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n deny wọn nìyẹn tó bá dé so those are the things that we need to do àwọn yẹn wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan tó ti yẹ kó sọ so instead of kọ́ máa fẹ́ máa go through yẹn ó pè kọ́ deliver justice yẹn kọ́ lè máa fi brag pé yes that case is a case that is quite pathetic. The young boy was murdered in his house. Nigerian citizens, rights organizations, they streamed to the government and our government listened to them and we were able to achieve the results and justice was served. Ntọ́pọ̀ ìjọba lé nìyẹn. Wọ́n ṣe pé àwọn òwúrẹ̀ kan wá bí kan, àwọn alánìjọba, ẹ̀yẹ́ kan lórúkọ aṣíwájú kan wá fi block justice. Àìtú àṣírí anybody jáde, àbẹ́yàwèrè. Ẹ pààyàn ṣe bẹ́yẹn. Ẹ wo bọ́ yẹn fi ọmọ ọlọ́mọ síbẹ̀. Tó fi lè ṣe fún Mohbad, wọ́n lè ṣe fún Wizkid, wọ́n lè ṣe fún Yomi Fabiyi, wọ́n lè ṣe fún Ọdún, wọ́n lè ṣe fún RMD, wọ́n lè ṣe fún anybody. Kò sí ìjọba tó bá ti pọ́nrú artist lè ẹ o wọ́n yẹ ṣe kọ́nu wa ẹ wá ní ká dákẹ́. So that is why we need to keep putting the pressure because èmi ò lè vote if Mohbad does not get justice. Ntọ́ fẹ́ ṣe tọ́ lè ṣe fún èmi ni wọ́n ti ṣe fún Mohbad yẹn. So if I vote mo ti vote ntọ́ máa ṣe fún mi lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la nìyẹn. So any other parent tó bá dẹ̀ vote rẹ̀ tó fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe fún òun àbọ̀mọ̀ tiẹ̀ náà lòun náà vote fún yẹn. Wọ́n ṣe máa fokò olú ẹ̀ ráre nìyẹn. Owó láti bí ọdún méjì àtàbọ̀. Because some sick prostitutes they are moving around people in government corridors of power to pervert the way of justice, and then we should be able to say no as public. Divide the public opinion, ignore them and discard them. Come up with logic, then we get our justice and truth. So I'm going to be announcing, we're going to be protesting in front of the Nigerian embassy in New York very soon. And I'll be announcing the date very soon. What's he? So I will do that. We'll lend our voice. So if you want to be part of the protest in front of the Nigerian embassy in New York, let's come out together and let's protest. in the next 2 weeks in front of the Nigerian embassy in New York. And Americans, let's come together. Nigerian embassy, that's where you can see White House, not it. All our cause of fake in oh, but because Americans are low. Oh, I do see White House, or justice Afarata. Told them, told do that, told Montonshi. So anybody can sit on social media and be saying nonsense. So best way is to ignore such people. So thank you so much for coming through. I got to go now. See, I've given you guys updates and
Kalesa.
I can let you week.
Era eko taro e ku sena e ku gbanju e ka Ọlọ́run ní fi nle Ọlọ́run ni Ọlọ́run gbogbo panelist mo kí prime boy mo kí ẹ o lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹrù àjàgà tí wọ́n gbé sí ọrùn rẹ Ọlọ́run gbé kó fún ọ inshallah masa àṣeyọrí Ọlọ́run wọlá gbogbo abiyamọ ayé ẹrù àjàgà náà Ọlọ́run gbé kó lórí rẹ gbogbo ẹ̀yin wa náà ni mo kí o Tunisco o kí yín o naam ọ̀rọ̀ tí mi fẹ́ sọ kò pọ̀ ó kàn jẹ́ pé ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń ṣe yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ dáa àmọ́ èèyàn méjì náà lọ́lọ́run dá bí mi ṣe máa ń sọ èèyàn bú àti èèyàn rí àwọn èèyàn rí ní ọmọ rí tẹ́ ń ṣe yẹn pé ó dáa àwọn èèyàn gidi ló máa rí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rìnrìn àjò yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ló dáa so àwọn ẹni tí ẹ bá ṣe yẹn dáadáa kò ní rí ní tó dáa gẹ́gẹ́ bí irú àwọn ó lé kejì tá a gbọ́dọ̀ dákọ tọ́já sí pé wọ́n ṣe blọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo ìrìn àjò tẹ́ ẹ rìn òun náà ní bẹ́lẹ́mi wọn ìwọ Ọlọ́run ní fún wọn ṣe Ọlọ́run ní fún wọn ṣe gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ sí White House náà la rí gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń wò àyà wọn ti ń já ìbẹ̀rù ti dé bá wọn wọn ò gbádùn mọ́ wọ́n ti wò pé ọkùnrin tó fẹ́ bá yọ bó ti já sí pé tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ìjáyà lẹ jẹ́ fún wọn ìbẹ̀rù lẹ jẹ́ fún wọn èyí tẹ́yìn tó wá rí náà nísìnyí wọ́n tún lọ lè múra ni àwọn bá ti múra jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tọ́lọ́ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ń sẹ́wọ̀n gbogbo àwa tá a fẹ́ ìdájọ́ òdodo ló ń tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn àmọ́ kò ní téèyàn bú lọ́rùn kò ní tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn o mo ti mọ búlọ̀kù rẹ̀ náà tó máa wá àmọ́ Ọlọ́run ní fún wọn lágbára láti ṣe Ọlọ́run ní fún wọn gbogbo agbára tó bá ń gbé lọ́wọ́ lásìkò tá a wà yìí nìṣẹ́ yóò máa yí ọmọ wọn lọ́wọ́ ni Ọlọ́run ẹ máa ti lọ gbogbo èèyàn kí ó fẹ́ràn yín o gbogbo èèyàn kọ́ ló máa fẹ́ràn yín àwọn èèyàn dáadáa àwọn èèyàn tó dáa ló máa fẹ́ràn yín àwọn èèyàn tí ò dáa wọn ò ní fẹ́ràn yín so àní rí ní ayé láì fi ńgbẹ́ pé bọ́lá ṣe dá yín náà nìyẹn àmọ́ abẹ́ Ọlọ́run bàbá àlekè ọ̀rá bí mi ti máa ń sọ pẹ̀lú ògbọ́lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ó ṣe kán dọ́gbọ́n kọ̀rọ̀ kán dọ́gbọ́n gbangba tó tọ́lọ́ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀yin lẹ́ẹ̀ borí gbogbo ọ̀tá yín gbogbo àwọn ńlára lágbára Ọlọ́run tọ́lọ́run fún gbogbo wa ní ìdájọ́ òdodo tó gbogbo wa yìí náà nísìnyí àwọn mìíràn máa ń challenge mi pé kí láfa wọn àbí justice mo ní ṣé kí ìlú wa máa bàjẹ́ ni ká máa wò ká máa pa àwọn ọ̀dọ́ báyìí nígbà tí wọ́n bá ń pa àwọn èèyàn tó lóko báyìí nísìnyí tá àrọ́rọ̀ sọ àwọn tí ò lóko náà wọ́n máa pa wọn lọ free tí ìbá ṣe pé ọmọ yìí jẹ́ ọmọ kan tọ́jọ́ ọmọ ńláńlá ẹ wo látijọ́ tí ó ti kú ní sáwọn èèyàn wá kú ni àwọn èèyàn ń kú náà ẹ mọ iye àwọn èèyàn ti kú tí wọn ò tí ì rí dájú òdodo fún wọn táyé ò tiẹ̀ ti gbàgbé wọn kí ni ó wá jẹ́ ká gbàgbé ọmọ yìí ìmísí Ọlọ́run tí ń bẹ lára rẹ̀ ni ò jẹ́ gbàgbé ẹ̀ ìmísí Ọlọ́run tí ń bẹ lára rẹ̀ ìmísí òun náà ó sì jáde gbogbo wọn yẹn ní ọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀bọ̀ ń fúrọ̀ gbogbo wọn ní ọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀bọ̀ lẹ́nu tí a pé kálukú wọn padà sọ ní tí wọ́n ṣe fún tí Ọlọ́run sì jẹ́ ká rí ìdájọ́ òdodo àmẹ́yìn náà ni ẹ wà níwájú tí ẹ ń jẹ́ kí kíní yìí ọmọ lọ síwájú tá a dẹ́ ń rí bí ṣe ń lọ torí pé tí ẹ bá sẹ́yìn nísìnyí kíní ń jẹ́jọ́ sì sì mọ́ kálukú wọ́n ti gbẹ́nu tì àwọn tí wọ́n ti gbowó àbánà wọ́n ti dákẹ́ ẹnu wọn àgbọ̀n kankan tí wọ́n ń sọ mọ́ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n sọ ń jò náà ni pé tọ́ justice báyìí ní 2026 náà ní ká wá láago mélòó ládùúgbò táwọn èèyàn dáyà àrójútu àríkókó àrírí àrírù àmẹ́yìn lẹ́wọ̀n wájú táwọn kẹ́tẹ́ bá ń tẹ́ ń gbé fún wa yìí àti tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn ẹ̀ẹ́rìn bó ṣe yẹ ni gbogbo bílù ṣe rí lásìkò yìí nìsín irú tẹ́lọ̀ lè ṣe ní White House yẹn tí ẹ bá lẹ́sẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ tí iléeṣẹ́ yín ò fẹsẹ̀ rin lẹ̀ ní tẹ́ gbé lọ́wọ́ ò fẹsẹ̀ rin lẹ̀ ẹ̀ lè dó ń bẹ̀ lásìkò yìí lóòótọ́ àwọn èdè bẹ̀ yẹn àmọ́ gbogbo tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ́ àwọn bá ṣe ń dìpọ́tù àyàn wálé bá ṣe ń máa yàn náà là ń gbọ́ kẹ́yìn tó wá lóun lọ wájú ìjọba kọ́ mọ sọ ọdún tẹ́ ń sọ kọ́ mọ sọ bá definitely ọ̀rọ̀ yín iṣẹ́ tẹ́ gbé lọ́wọ́ ọlẹ́sẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ ni kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ jákujàku Ọlọ́run ọba wa kún yín yóò kún àwa náà pẹ̀lú ògùn lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹ̀yàn wa ẹjọ́ bá níjà láàrin ara wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹjọ́ kó tán o ẹjẹ́ àfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ kí iṣẹ́ ọdún mẹ́ta yìí torí ọdún mẹ́ta náà nílò yìí ká lè láṣeyọrí lórí ẹ̀ ẹ dákun gbogbo ẹni tí nǹkan máa ń dùn lẹ́mìí ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé ẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣọ̀kan àìṣọ̀kan wa ló fìyà jẹ wá débi tá a dé yìí àìṣọ̀kan wa tá a ti pín yẹlẹyẹlẹ ẹ dákun tó lọ́n gbẹ tó bá nìkan mi ti ń dùn ẹ já wọlé wọn tó kú yìí náà ẹ já wọlé rẹ̀ náà ẹjẹ́ àwọlá rẹ̀ kó náà là ń wá ìdájọ́ òdodo fún ẹjẹ́ àwọlá rẹ̀ bó ti bá dún kálukú ẹjẹ́ ká mójú kó Ayọ̀mí yìí wá dúró ọ̀tán sọ sí wọn ni wọ́n yẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ máa dùn wọn kí wọ́n tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n ti dúrọ́ọ̀pù kínní ìkalẹ̀ páwọn tiẹ̀ ṣe mọ́ wọ́n kàn wò kétọ̀ ẹjẹ́ ká máa ṣe lọ bí ló ṣe ní bàjẹ́ bí ló ṣe dáa náà ni wọ́n ń tẹ̀lé gbogbo ayé adákọjá fọwọ́nú ẹjẹ́ kó tán Ayọ̀mí lágbára Ọlọ́run dó tì yín o Prime Boy ẹrù àjàgà yìí Ọlọ́run gbé kúrò lórí rẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run fi òdodo hàn Ọlọ́run fi òdodo hàn Ọlọ́run fi òdodo yẹn Ọlọ́run mọ̀ bí ó ṣe lò ó ọmọ agbára rẹ̀ bí ó ṣe lò ó Ọlọ́run lo agbára náà yóò wá jẹ́ kí òdodo náà kó fojú hàn ẹrù àjàgà náà wá kúrò lórí rẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run àyà ọlá bàbá ọlá àwọn ẹni Ọlọ́run Ayọ̀mí ẹni ṣubú ẹ là ń wájú ẹ là ń tẹ̀lé gbogbo gbàrà ń tẹ̀lé tọkàntọkàn là ń tẹ̀lé yín àwọn ẹni Ọlọ́run sì ń tẹ̀lé gbogbo àwọn yẹn gidi ń tẹ̀lé yín ẹ wá ní ṣubú wọn wájú àwọn náà ní ṣubú lẹ́yìn àbárikọlá nàbí lọ́dọ̀ ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ òye sùúrù tí yẹn máa fi darí àwùjọ Ọlọ́run ó bùn yín yóò tún fi kún tó fi àti ìfaradà lálá wàlá quwwata illa billahi ó gba wa jẹ́ panelist náà tí kéde pé àríṣẹ́ o ọmọ wa náà àfẹ́kù wa bàjẹ́ ni gbogbo ara jẹ́ panelist àti commenters lápapọ̀ Ọlọ́run dó ti gbogbo wa náà ànífọmọdé o lágbára Ọlọ́run àníṣubúdánù wàlá hawla wàlá quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad alladhi huwa kutubul jalalat wa shamsu nubuwwati wa risalati wal hadi min dalalat wa limunkisu min jalati salata dahimata al-intisali wa tawali mutahatimata bi ta'wil ayami wal layali sallallahu alaihi wa alihi aqadirihi wa miqdarihi nígbà táwọn ọ̀dọ́ ọmọ mọ́ jọra lánàá ẹnìkan ó bú wa ó wá tó dákọ̀ mi náà sóńgbà tó wá dákọ̀ mi yẹn mo wá ń dé sísì pé ó fẹ́ máa ṣe wèrè mo ti kìlọ̀ fún lónìí mo ní kó take time kó má tan kándù lórí mi tí ó bá fẹ́ kú fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ẹni tó bá ti gbé kí n lọ́wọ́ lódodo lọ́pọ̀ òdodo fi gbé lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń sàṣìwà wọ́n máa fọwọ́ ara wọn síra wọn ni subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin ẹ ṣé kan mo dúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run pọ́n yín lé o Ọlọ́run pọ́n yín lé.
Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Yomi, honestly, I'm doing great. I thank God. We appreciate your doggedness, your tenacity, and your efforts. Without looking back, without looking at what people might say or what people are saying, and you keep on pushing. You put on a resilience and attitude to make sure that we see justice. Actually, it is a road to justice is not an easy task. There are so many undos that we needed to cross. There are so many things that will happen on our way. But if we remain focused and we keep pushing, at the end of the day, we will get to where we are going. It's only few people that do believe in the mission and vision of a justice. Only few people. Honestly, others, they are just, let us just be there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, those who are on the field, most people don't know what, they go through along the line. Most people don't know, the rigorous paths, they go through. So they don't understand the in-depth analysis of fighting, for justice. If we know the in-depth analysis of fighting for justice, honestly, we will see more support than this. And then when you are doing something and then you think people don't see you, some people stay far away. They are looking at your work. They are looking at, okay, let's see to the end. We will see how it's going to, get the result. The major thing I know in life is that if you have not gotten a result, you don't yet claim a victory. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And people will not celebrate you. I believe the victory that you needed, God will give you. God will be with you. God will support you in all your endeavor. Your work for humanity is exceptional. Your work for humanity, will surely speak for you. I believe all what you are doing is for humanity. If it is for humanity, God is in heaven. Is a reward of he who diligently, seeking. You've stayed diligent, you have faced so many things in the course of justice, God is going to crown you. God is going to reward you
Amen.
because He
All
know
of us.
is the
Amen.
rewarder. Is the rewarder. Don't think that people are not seeing what you are doing now, or maybe people are not supporting you. It's meant to be. Everybody that born to lead will face so many challenges in life. Anybody
Yes, Lord.
who are born to lead, they must face one challenges or the other. So ability to stand against any challenges that the world might brought to us, make us a man. So it build us. It build us on the journey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of things will happen. Most more, and then my own take here on this social media. What I've learned so far, most people don't know the in-depth thing that is going on underground. They just see on the surface analysis that people brought on social media to discuss. They don't know what is really going on underground, and they judge based on the narrative that people push to the public. They judge based on the narrative that they push to the public. And then many a times I will just sit down, I will just be looking that Ọlọ́run nìkan ni ọba dákẹ́dájọ́, òun ló máa san fún oníkálukú gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀. You understand what I'm saying? So God is with
Yes.
you.
Amen.
Don't look back. Just keep
Thank
on
you.
moving.
Thank you
That
so
is
much.
my advice for you. Don't look back. Just keep on looking. The Bible says in the word, you shall see tribulation. You understand what I'm saying? It's a fact.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But he said he has overcome the world. He said, be of good courage. Be of good courage because he has overcome the world. No matter how the case may be, gbogbo ayé ò lè fẹ́ràn wa, gbogbo ayé ò lè like wa, gbogbo ayé ò lè gbà tiwa, gbogbo ayé ò lè ṣe tiwa. But if you see the truthful person, that stand by you, that believe in your mission and your vision, tó bá ti já wọn méjì, don't believe in that vision and mission, continue going. Everybody cannot like us. Everybody
Yes, Lord.
cannot love us. You understand? Some people will sat down, they will hate you for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Not that you offend them, but they what you are doing is irritating them. So they will hate you for a purpose, for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? So just leave them. Sunny Adé ti kọrin tán, ó ní ayé lè máa pẹ̀gàn, fi wọ́n sílẹ̀, let them say. Ayé lè máa sọ̀sọ́kúsọ, má sọ pé o gbọ́, let them say. So ó ní èmi ti gbóhùn Olúwa tó ní pé wá arákùnrin o, dìde nínú ọgbà àjàrà Olúwa rẹ̀ kó sì máa kọrin lọ. So wá Yomi Fabiyi o, dìde nínú ọgbà àjàrà rẹ̀ kó sì máa báṣẹ́ rẹ̀ lọ. So continue doing what you know how to do. I believe God is going to make you, going to give you the victory that you deserve. God will reward you. Thank you
Victory
so
that
much.
we
Thank you,
deserve.
everybody. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I believe on justice for Mohbad, any balo òun ló bá kú. If we want to know those who are truly seeking for justice, it is right now. It is right now. When people thought everything is ended, when people thought,
Yes.
when people has lost hope, you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
You
they
are
will
very
remain
correct.
they will remain dogged. You understand what I'm saying? They will remain dogged. They will say, no, this thing we want to see it to the end. Wọ́n ní wọn kì í kálàṣe tí kú iṣẹ́ o, wọn kì í kálàṣe tí
Then,
kú iṣẹ́. So I believe God will have his way. For those who still believe, God will support you and be with you. And ní dánìkan rìn, ní ilé ayé, ní dánìkan ṣayé o. Thank you so much.
Not in the
Tani.
morning.
Ragi Zebe, sorry.
Yeah, so Ọlọ́run á máa tì yín lẹ́yìn, Ọlọ́run á máa dúró tì yín. Missy B, thank you so much. Ọlọ́run á máa dúró tì yín, Ọlọ́run á máa gbé yín ró. Ní dánìkan ṣayé, ní dánìkan ṣayé. God is your strength. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. CY, are you there? CY. CY is in there. Agi Sebe. Agi Sebe, are you there?
Oh, hello.
Hello, Agi Sebe.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yomi, one thing I want to tell you, I did write up to a standard this afternoon where so I don't really like when you're swearing, like swearing using your own grace to be swearing.
No,
People
no,
that
no.
believe in you, we believe, yeah, but don't because you want to prove it to people that at the end of the day, if you talk to thy kingdom come, they won't believe you. So don't use that to be doing that because they know that is your weak point and they see you that they want you to be swearing.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you can please don't always use your own voice to be swearing, please. We
Okay,
that
okay.
believe in you, standing in that, don't share it. Okay? Please. We know what you're doing. We are behind you. Okay?
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, thank you so much, Mystic B. Maggie Sebe, thank you for that wonderful submission, Mystic B. She's there, everybody. Thank you to Sheikh, Prince Labi, Araba, Olusegun, I'm Slave. Everybody, I do love. I see everybody. Spanda, Kid Boss, the Prince, Sonisco, everybody. Sorry if I omit the name. Onjelolu, I see you. Everybody, Brian Boy, Omotoyosi, everybody, thank you all for coming through. Daguru, Jeje, Cheesy. Bless you so much. Bless you, all of you. You are all wonderful. We're going to get that justice by the special grace of God. We are not committing crime by doing what we are doing. What we are doing is legitimate. Oh, Bola, thank you. So please, let's get ready. I'm going to be releasing the date, or if possible, if you want to attend the protest in New York, you can send me a DM. You can send me a DM in front of the Nigerian embassy in New York. We need to pass a strong message again and a reminder to the president of Nigeria. And you will see that will also have a strong effect because the case is now sailing the right way. The real suspects in the death of Mohbad are now being looked into. I mean, the people that were around Mohbad. So among them, the full truth will be established and they will be charged to court. So we don't have to struggle elsewhere. Any other more, maybe based on the final investigation, will make another more people to be added. But for now, if we continue to apply the right pressure, you realize that the justice for Mohbad that we actually need is on its way. And then we would have saved a whole lot of things. We would have saved, the nation, national security, we have saved the reputation of the president, reputation of the Nigerian police, the reputation of, so many people that have invested their all in this cause of justice. Public would like to do anybody law. And that is what we should use judiciously. So thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you all. And this is for all of you. So I'm going to be going back to my newer way of signing out to all platforms that are genuinely seeking justice. To all the platforms that are genuinely seeking justice. And I have to say thank you to a platform that actually came through for me while I was going to the White House. They don't want me to mention the name of the platform, but the platform, they came through, they stood by Break the Silence Foundation, and when we ran into that problem on the highway, they came through. So to that platform, you don't want me to mention your name, but I will mention it later. Yeah, but to the entire Justice for Bad movement, on behalf of the entire G4M, movement, I'm saying this is for you guys. And that's to tell you that at the end of the day, a lot of people that believe in the cause of justice, they believe in it and they are standing firm. No matter the division they try to cause, some of us will find a way to come back to each other's arms because we are all genuine fighters. So don't ever think Ibn Economy will succeed. Let's see protest in the White House. There is a particular platform that came through when the ships was down. They rescued me while I was stuck. And that is the beauty of this movement. So we still need one another. So kudos to that platform. And to other platforms that, supported, came through, Paparano platform, that is the science platform. To all other platforms that streamed, that supported, that are still supporting and fighting for justice for Mohbad, it shall be counted for all of you. This is for you. And then, of course, to all my panelists today, thank you for coming through. This is for you guys. To my moderators, my ever gallant moderators and senators of Break the Silence Foundation, this is for you guys. And to all our sponsors, donors, all our advisors, all our silent supporters, this is for you guys. To the government of United States of America, to the government of, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the efforts you are taking so far in the cause of this justice for Mohbad. This is for you. To the Nigerian Police Force at the Force SCID in Abuja, thank you for all you do for the cause of justice. This is for you. This 2026, we believe by before the end of March, you'll be able to do your job fully well, without compromise, without giving anybody a chance to mess up with the case, and you deliver justice for the innocent boy. This is for you once again. So I want to say thank you all for coming through. Thank you. I don't want to believe I forget anybody, but everybody that have been supporting the cause of justice, do not relent. Justice for Mohbad is coming, and I know what I'm saying. The time when to do things is when they are not willing, is when they're saying it can be done. I told you, before Mohbad could get justice, according to what I know, he wants everybody to be fully exposed. Justice to because they were never pursuing justice for him. They were destroying his justice, and they want them to be fully exposed before he will now sail to that victory. And that victory will be going to Almighty God, and of course to the Nigerian public, which include you and the other justice seekers on J4, on TikTok, and every other places. So thank you so much. Thank you. So to the rest of the suspects that are needed in Abuja, Adura Gbemi, Shedrack, Aloba, Ajishegiri, Damilola, whatever his name is, Darusha, that is Boluatife Adeyemo. You need to go Zomo, and that other individual that I don't want to mention your name now, go and turn yourself in Abuja. You need to do that as soon as possible. We need to round up this madness, and then justice for Mohbad should be on its way. You all know what you did. Go and say your part and let justice be served to the innocent boy. To this end, I want to say I love you all and thank you for coming through. This is for you guys. Thank you all. To all the comment section, yes. To the comment section, thank you so much for making the platform a beautiful one, for your insight and in-depth analysis. This is for you guys. If I ever forget to give you your credits, it's not a deliberate one. I love and appreciate you all. To all my gifters, this is for you. Hey, gift me that I know. I need a gift today. This is for you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the gift as always. Even if you don't gift me now, you always gift me when I play games. And don't forget, I have a match on the 10th with Eko, my colleague in the movie industry. So thank you all for always coming through this program. So until I come your way again, maybe later in the day, I'll still come out and just catch fun. I love you all. And thank you for being there. Bye.